Swishcast, Swishcast on the wall. What is the greatest podcast of them all? Welcome back to Swishcast. Party takeover, please.
Welcome everybody to Swishcast, the only Team Fortress 2, the only Typical Colors 2 podcast. We are reporting live with the developers behind Typical Colors 2, but before that, we go around the table with the hosts. Always do. My name is Indy. To the right of me is Party Plug TV. Say hello. Yep. Below me is Azelle. Say hello.
Hello.
Evil Dead.
Today we are joined by three awesome Typical Colors developers. So you might know them from last time. Crystal and Crab. Say hello.
Hello.
And
We've said it at the same time.
Yeah.
Who is who?
All team synergy, get used to it.
And we have a third developer, the myth, the legend. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Fake Axis.
All right, great energy today.
Come on, can we get some life going? Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
So we're cancelling the episode, and so let's say
the episode will be delayed another 24 hours. As you can tell, not Sam G is not with us G today.
I'm sorry to guys. He was the crossword king last time. Oh no, it was Hangman. Sorry, he was the Hangman legend, but unfortunately he couldn't take the pressure of being potentially put on the spot again and could not show up.
He didn't trust us when we said that we would not be doing a crossword again, a fucking Hangman again, whatever.
It was too much for him. He had to go into therapy, but he's all right now.
Well, he will be. All right. So, you know, should we even talk about what Typical Colors is? I feel like everyone here knows. I think it's time.
Who doesn't know?
You know, I think it's time to get into the nitty, get into the gritty. So, why don't you guys, the devs, tell us if you have anything small, special to start us off with on our pod?
Christmas has come early. Come on, treat us.
Yeah.
Something special? What do you mean by that?
Well, maybe you have some oh my god, I'm dying. Okay, maybe you have some maps for us, maybe? Question mark.
Oh, we have a lot of maps this update.
Actually, a surprising amount of maps. It's not
Yeah, there's a
I
lot of
wasn't
maps
even
this update.
aware of how many maps were getting added. And
I don't know the number anymore. I forgot. Hold on.
I actually
It's
counted,
easy to underestimate it. It's a lot.
I counted. It was 14.
14?
Whoa.
Yeah.
14 maps.
14 new maps. Name
That's
one TF2
insane.
update that's added more maps than that. I can't think of one. All right, so
Exactly.
this is next level.
14 maps.
Let's
And can people stop saying nitty gritty in the chat? Okay. Should we show people some of these 14 maps? What are we thinking?
Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
Sure thing.
Access, you guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I hope I don't look stupid here. You're gonna pick a random image, and I hope I recognize it because there's so many.
Don't worry.
I might forget.
You have a cheat sheet. The images are named, except for the one that's named
Holy
wrong.
shit, we got
of course.
first ever donation in Swishcast history.
Wait, is that actually?
Wait, really?
Yeah, from Bidoof, the best Pokemon of all time.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah,
we got a
$10 USD.
Bidoof Lord says, "Yeah, we're back."
Yeah, we are back.
Hell
honestly.
yeah!
Someone says, "Where's the code?" They're getting banned.
God.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna rein you guys in. There's no code this time around. None of you guys get anything.
Yeah, so that we just lost all our viewers. All right, let's go. It's time to pack in, get back on the bus.
I wasn't gonna mention that. Oh.
Swishcast on the wall.
All right, with the maps, you're gonna is that are they in this thing you sent me, or should I put them on screen?
Yeah, they're in the zip file.
All right,
Okay,
one at a
cool.
time.
Let's go one at a time. All right, tell me which one to pull up, and I will pull it up
Whichever one looks like it resonates with your heart the most.
with my heart. All right, should I just spin the wheel and go around them? We only there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures of maps. Is that right?
Yes,
Should be
there's
3.
only 4 pictures.
There should be more.
Oh, never mind. There's 4. There's 4.
Yeah,
Sorry
no, there's
about
4.
that.
Okay, 4. All right, let's go with Cop Skyfall first. Here it is. I'm dropping it in. Oh, it's like that's quite big. It's putting it. I'm gonna put it down where Samuel used to be over here. There you go.
Somebody that I used to know.
Okay, this one's got. I'm liking the disco floor in the middle. So can you explain a bit about what's going on here?
Before they do, I'm gonna say the first thing I thought of when I saw this was Five Nights at Freddy's.
No way.
It is like it looks like the stage where like they like dance and sing or whatever.
Oh my god.
This one might be very specific.
Sorry, update immediately ruined.
You have
all
a
right,
secret Freddy cameo where he comes in and kills everyone.
Yes, like at the end of the
Hidden
round,
boss
the
in
jump
versus
scares.
boss.
Oh yeah, after round boss, defeat Freddy to make the win.
Do you guys? All right. Do you guys have anything? Tell us about this map.
What went into it?
Well, Skyfall was actually in development for like a long while, like even before we like got rebranded to Dorcas Digital. It went through a lot of test phases and stuff. The floor actually used to be made out of glass, and it had an underpath that allowed you to go through it, as well as some elevators that had kill boxes in them.
Damn.
Yeah. Crab Axis, do either of you remember which of the developers helped work on the visuals for this in particular?
I think it was Dr. Wright and Lazy, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
they love doing greenery. I could definitely tell that.
I mean,
I
hey,
did
I'm just
not
saying,
expect to see a dance floor.
the
when
dance
I,
floor is very
Skyfall,
interesting.
Definitely looks like a
I never
friendly
would have
map.
thought of that.
It looks like a like a friendly map, won't I? I feel like there's going to be a lot of trouble at the disco, but
There's gonna be a lot of dancing
Yeah,
on
there'd
that
be a
floor.
lot of emoting on there.
a lot of not playing the objective. But
Yeah, I can't wait to like get like a triple kill of friendlies in the middle.
yeah, there's gonna be that one. Everyone's dancing, having a great time. Then one guy's gonna come in with like crits airstrike, just destroy everyone immediately.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's actually the dance floor. The colors actually change based on which team captures the point.
Oh, that's a good.
That's cool.
That's a good detail.
That's cool.
I like
Okay,
that.
that's actually really
cool.
sick.
What's with the is that a cloud image on each side, or what are we looking at there?
I think that is like the logo of the club, I would assume.
Oh,
the
any
cloud
club lore drop? Is it happening?
You'd have to talk to the map creators for that one.
No lore.
My headcanon is that they just got both teams just got done playing a massive battle, all right, and they want to come back, kick back, relax at the nightclub. However, they happen to go to the exact same nightclub, and that is which has made turned into another whole beef of who gets to have fun. That's my law right there.
And then,
There you go.
then hijinks
Canon.
ensues.
Canon.
We're making the canon tonight, or this. I'm used to it always being nighttime because I wake up at like 6 p.m. But you know, actually, there's windows on the map. If you look outside the windows, there's a lot of skyscrapers out there. I believe they put some secrets out there.
Ooh, exactly. It wouldn't have
Easter
some...
eggs, like names out there. I took a quick look at it.
Playing marksman would be interesting.
The lads' night gone wrong.
well, I'm looking at the map, and I'm trying to see if there's any other questions I have, but it seems like a very wide control point. You know, like you know, they're usually pretty big in typical colors, but this one seems to be like half the map. Jeez, it's pretty cool.
I'm trying to think of which map in TF2 it reminds me of. I can't think of one.
It doesn't really. It's pretty unique. Yeah,
it's very unique, which is good.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, but I kind of liked the previous version. It did look a little bit like a giant, slab of granite, but I'm interested to see how this one. I think they did remove the underpass, didn't they? I'm interested to see.
Yeah,
how this
I believe they did.
Should we show the
I
next
guess I should have taken some notes on the map. Don't even know if the underpass is there.
We will find out when
Last
the.
time I played, I didn't see
Find
that.
out when
Can't
the
really tell
update
off the one
drops.
picture.
Redacted.
It would be nice if we
Alright.
could like go through the map and like screen share or whatever, but that's it's all right. We got this.
Before the next map, I'd just like to say thank you to basically Squids in chat as well for the 25 SAR.
How much is that?
We did not see that. We did not see that notification.
Yeah, cheers. Right, let's go on to the next one. Oh, player destruction. I actually no, right. I've got before we even say
beast.
before we even say anything, can I just go on a player destruction? How good it is, Ram? Because in TF2 there is like 2 player destruction maps, Selbin and Watergate. And then they when they came out, they were heavily played and really fun. But then Valve said no and put them in the alternative game mode section, which basically means no one ever plays them ever. And it's like sad because like player destruction is like actually like a really fun game mode. It's basically like the perfect game mode for people who just want to like frag out and think mindlessly. So I'm glad to see it's getting more attention.
It's basically like an excuse. It's like an actual deathmatch mode instead of like, you know, payload race where no one plays the objective.
Payload race is supposed to be like an actual like normal mode that people play and not just like, but like no, everyone just frags out on there. So like, okay, let's make a let's make a game mode where we just encourage people to just frag each other, and then it's like, all right, and it's like, oh yeah, cool, it's good, but then they just don't put it in anywhere where anyone can access it, and then people forget it exists, and it's just sad. But it's good that way. But now we're talking about like the best Team Fortress spin-off ever. So we're already we get that shit sorted.
Yeah, no, this map looks really cool. It's what's his name? Blastport.
No, I named it incorrectly. It's called Black Mold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Blastport's Blastport is like I think a payload map, right?
Yeah, it's like 7 years in the works. I was supposed to finish it. Like Atomizer sent me this, like, oh, I'm like going off to college or whatever. Can you finish this? I never made time for it. I feel bad.
It does the train
finally
move.
finished though.
The train does move, and it's actually right on top of the capture point. So
Can it kill you?
I think it can.
Yes, it can.
Yeah!
That train caused us to rewrite some code. Our sticky bombs weren't designed to attach to moving objects, and that train needed to be patched. Well, no, the sticky bombs needed to be patched. So now we can actually stick them to unanchored parts, so parts that actually move. The funny thing is, well, the players will actually find out. I'll just not mention it. I was going to mention something, but the players will find out.
You're leaving that in?
Leaving what in?
If we're thinking of the same thing.
Don't tell them.
The players will find out.
Oh my god.
Naked brute! Hell no!
Is it like do you like stand on top of the train to like deliver it, or do you just like the train underneath? I can't really tell from the one screenshot.
It
periodically.
periodically.
There's a capture zone in the background. There's a there's a wide area where you stand and you capture. Only when the train's there, though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You like wait till like the train's going and you like throw all the stuff on the train. That's what I'm like imagining.
What is the stuff though?
Is it coal for this map?
Yeah, it's like coal hods, I think they're called. Yeah, there's an open coal bay in the train, and you just throw them in there, or you don't throw them, you just sit next to it, and they go in.
That makes sense. That's pretty cool.
Go into the train.
It should have been lumps of Neek cosmetics. No one wants them.
Oh my god. No, I see it all the time. People love the face. The teeth.
The face.
It's the derpiest thing ever. Just people. We put a cosmetic in the daily shop. It's called the Hatless cosmetic. Basically, just removes the stock hat. And people love mixing it with the Neek, and it's so dumb looking. It almost looks like a middle schooler, the mechanic when you have that combination on.
People also like combine it with the Easter ears we added back in April. So
What?
They use it to be rabbits.
Oh shit, that's clever actually. That's like smart. The Neek bunny. Merry Easter to all.
Yeah, I was playing the other day, and since I have a self-made Neek, some guy in chat said, "Hey, dude, how did you get that?" And I just said, "I know people."
It's just you should have said you should have just said for being the biggest, fattest Neek of them all.
Just awarded to those who have the best grades.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I fuck with player destruction heavy, so I'm glad to see it get. One thing I've always wanted is a player destruction to get its like own game mode like tab in TF2, so it's pretty cool to see. I do like the direction you're taking. It's pretty
Can't
awesome.
wait to beast on this.
Let's go to the next.
These will be in the regular pool.
Wait.
so-
Hold on. I want to talk about a little bit more player destruction. I want to give a shout out to Anthony on the screenshot. Photobombing that picture that Crystal took.
Yeah.
So, Anthony, if you're out there, good job.
He's just
It
standing
means
there
to
like,
put-
"Hey."
Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say, there's like
Speed
somebody
UI.
there.
Wells Wall.
No, I had a lot of fun. Making the player destruction. Testers did a great job figuring out all the bugs. I want to again give another shout out to Buildings, Meroxy and Philoler. They did a great job on this map. The train model looks awesome, and like the animate. I forgot who animated it. I think it was Freaky Fish. Animations look great. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it's really awesome. I think people are really gonna like this one.
I hope people really like it. I was actually really skeptical about adding player destruction, but seeing you guys are already responding to it positively as well as the community.
Hell yeah!
Sorry, he's got a lot of energy today.
Here.
How much is 10,000 Robux in dollars?
Well, it depends because
Yeah.
Some
if you
guy
wanted
said
to
he spent
buy
that much.
Robux or you wanted to convert your Robux into real money, it's a completely different.
Well,
It's
some
two
guy in
different
chat said
rates.
he spent 10,000 Robux on your game. Is that a whale? Is that what's happening there? How much money is that?
Can you
I
convert
think it has
Robux
been-
to real
I
money?
don't think that's. I think that's $80 if you wanted to buy that on Amazon.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
It-
I hope he at least got,
Got what he wanted.
Yeah, I hope they got
That was
something good
the
at
usuals,
least.
at least.
If Jimmy Beast gave 1,000,000 Robux to the game, would that be a lot?
Jimmy Beast.
Mr. Beast. Can you catch
Listen,
First
Can we
name
get-
Mr. Middle name Jimmy.
Mr. Jimmy Donaldson Beast, the legend?
All right, worst podcast ever. Can we see the next map?
Can we get him on next episode?
Need to talk about Mr. Beast for another 2 hours.
Oh, Jimmy, can I please get some money? I really need it. All right, okay.
Come on, Jimmy. I know you got.
Come
some
on,
for me.
Jimmy. All right, next one we got another player destruction. This looks crazy, bro. This looks like Nucleus gone mad. This is PD Data Mass. You seen this, Indy?
I'm looking and I'm loving.
There's like a Do you know what this reminds me of? Okay, Indy, do you remember that one episode of Regular Show where they have to start lying to each other and they become astronauts and then he throws Rigby in the like thing? Or am I just like is this too much of a stretch?
Regular show brain rot.
Is this too much of a stretch?
No, I see what you mean. It
Yeah,
kind
I
of does
see
look
it.
like it.
Isn't this Databank from TF2?
Oh,
Is it?
It looks exactly like it. It looks exactly like Databank.
reminds
from
me a bit
TF2.
more of Nucleus. Oh,
Well, because of the thing above it.
yeah.
Hold on, let me find it. Data bank. Data bank.
Yeah. Do it
I've
side
never
by
heard of
side. I'm
Data
curious
Bank.
now.
It
Yeah, I
doesn't.
need to
It doesn't
follow
look too. Sorry, my bad. I'll put it
Oh,
in
I
chat.
see what you mean. Yes, the like the yellow dots on a black background thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
like the
yeah.
servers.
Yeah, like the server thing. It does kind of look like Databank, but it is different now that I'm looking at it. My bad. My bad.
I'll put it on the screen. Oh yeah, because like at the top of like yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see it for sure. Like I see the
yeah.
inspiration.
It does look really cool though. I like the nucleus thing above the control point. Though I will say you might bonk your head if you try if you try to rocket jump then.
Oh no, that thing kills you.
Oh,
does it?
if it's active, it will kill you if you try to jump into it.
Yeah, that thing signifies the collection.
That thing looks amazing. The particle team and the effects team. Holy crap! I don't even know how they did
and
that.
Loy are really good. They are super good.
I'm gonna try some arsonist tech, trying to air blast people into that.
Is that
up there.
doable?
Oh,
Do you think
absolutely.
that's possible?
Yeah, they do
Yeah, I
stuff
believe
I
that's
didn't even know was possible, like the particles. I don't understand how they do it on Roblox. I don't know if you remember on the dance floor, the control point icon over the point is actually a particle. It's not the default one. How is this stuff possible? I don't know. But this thing is really cool. It gets a little bit crazy when it signifies when the capture zone is active, and it you know it's pretty stable. It's not like when the round ends. It just something happens when the round ends. I'll just say that.
Trollgers are already complaining in chat, which means that this map is already peaked.
Yeah. That's usually a good sign. I didn't change the fucking topic, my bad. There you go.
Yeah, change the maps.
Yeah, no, this map looks really cool. Is it standard 3 minutes cough?
No, it's PD. It says here.
Oh wait.
Yeah, it's player destruction for this one.
What do you
Oh
collect?
yeah, my bad.
Do you
My
collect
bad.
like Ethernet ports or something?
Like data tokens, I think.
Crypto.
Crypto.
Is it actually? It's the TC2
The team
logo,
that
so I
won.
actually don't know what it is.
Yeah, we started releasing our own crypto. Fund coin.
Yeah.
Ah,
Do
God
Neek
bless.
Coin, invest.
Neek coin.
For the-
Hang on a
to
second.
the-
Wait, hold on.
To the moon.
That's only going one place, and that's sky high.
Well, if you guys wanted to, try your hand at making some lore for this map, like you did for Skyfall, you could go ahead.
Oh,
and
you want? All right,
it's something interesting.
let's put together. Indy, do you want to try this time, or Azelle?
Okay, here's my attempt. You know how there's cameras scattered across every map? This is where all that video feed is being fed to, and they're trying to deposit enough crypto into the middle to destroy to destroy the entire data center, to delete footage of them killing each other.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna take your idea. I'm gonna remove the crypto angle. So I like the idea of the cameras. So all the cameras from all the different maps are all being fed to this data center. This data center has all the footage of all the evil, illegal acts that both teams are doing, and now they're trying to claim all the video footage, each team, so they can use it to to build to like take as ransom against the other team, saying we have recordings of you doing this as blackmail. Yeah, that's my interpretation.
Honestly,
yeah,
that sounds like a pretty legitimate one.
Yeah,
there you go.
You fought with that. There you go. That's my lore angle. I'll try and
I couldn't have thought of better. I couldn't have thought of anything better.
I mean the crypto angle is also there if you want to go down that way. Yeah, should I put the next one on screen?
Next one.
Based on what somebody said in chat, I think they should see the next one.
Okay, let's go. Let's go with payload. I think this is the fourth last one that the images you sent me anyway. It says PL Calamity. All right. Oh, this reminds me of that one Overwatch map. I don't know. Do you know the one I'm talking about, Indy?
I don't know.
Like the one by the cliff. Or I think I've just got like I don't play Overwatch at all.
Like Hollywood, like Route 66.
I don't know what it's called. I've already
Here
played
come
it.
the Pog chants. Everybody loves this map. Here they come.
Yep.
Is this a favorite?
A Calamity
It's like a classic map that's been recreated, so people are probably going to enjoy this one.
Calamity has been around since like almost forever when TC2 initially started getting its development. It was one of the first original maps that was developed by the initial group that was working on the game, and it got remade once, and then it got removed, and now it has been remade again, this time to be more friendly against marksmen, so the map isn't just an entire sight line anymore. But this map is
awesome.
The dreaded sightlines.
One of the most popular maps that TC2 has had.
And it's just been put in the game. Did it get removed, or was like what happened?
It got removed because with how strong marksman was and how good mark gardening was, it was almost impossible to stop either of them.
Yeah, I'm seeing people in chat saying Peak has returned, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, the chat's really enjoying this one.
They really like it.
It's back, my
It's
friend.
back. Yeah, okay, that was pretty high.
I really like the under area that I'm seeing here, like under the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
That
a
reminds me of the
staple
map
of
that we
the
put
that
on
bridge
the
is like a
Swishcast server.
staple.
Azelle, give us lore. Give us lore
Yeah,
for
it's
this
your
one.
turn, Azelle.
Oh God. Okay. Well, my lore for this is you see the big green building right here. That's where they manufacture every single sniper rifle for the sniper, and that's why Red Team is fighting against it. They set up a bunch of anti-sightline things all over the map to make it better, and that's why it's coming back finally.
It's the war of the sightline.
Yeah, what I was gonna say that like back in the first era of the war, they used to fight over land for this area. However, Green would constantly use their snipers to destroy Red. Wait, no, sorry, other way around. Fuck. Red would use their snipers to destroy Green, so they had no chance. So they hired a construction team to redesign them the place to make it more likely for them to win.
Just get a construction team on the warfield, on like the battlefield. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like there we go. Now we can win.
Yeah,
There
I
we
sent
go.
an old version of the map. That image is brought to you by the wiki team. Thank you, wiki team.
Oh,
Shout out to you guys.
I'll put the old version.
Without them, our players would probably have barely any information on the game. Thank you guys. I really appreciate your work. We're probably gonna work with the wiki team down in the line, because we need them. We need them to pretty much provide information to our players, such as maps, cosmetics, things about items, the crates. That information is very useful to the player, and we don't really have a good place in the game to like provide that information. It does take a long time for that, and I really do appreciate their work, and I wanted to say thank you to them.
Shout out
People who
wiki
handle
team.
wikis.
No,
People who handle
wikis are
in
vital.
any community are always like the strong, like they're the strongest warriors of any community. Because I could not keep up to date and like,
Except the
Without
Open
them.
Fortress
Yeah,
wiki, which is full of people making shit up.
No, Indy, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say wikis are so valuable because I did a whole video on is like a kind of another TF2 like fan project called Open Fortress, which is like a deathmatch type like remake of TF2, and with that had a wiki, and I was gonna use that information, but it literally just had lies on it. Like it was not officially endorsed. It was just some random guy made it. It had barely any info on it, and they like made up this whole lore about the mercenary, which just wasn't real because we had one of the main developers on Swishcast, and I said, "Hey, is this wiki legit?" By the way, he said, "No, this is not legit. This is just some random guy has just made this. This is completely wrong." I just started making stuff up, and I was like, "Okay, now I have to rewrite my half my video." Cheers. So yeah, that goes a long way.
Yeah, you guys are lucky.
Yeah,
no.
thankfully, there's not a lot of misinformation on there. So thankfully, there's no trolls in there. The
Last time
moderation
I-
team on there is pretty good too.
Last time I visited the wiki, it was very like nicely organized and stuff too. It's very faithful to even how the way the TF2 wiki does their stuff. They try to replicate that in some ways.
And I got to give them some credit for working on the fandom website. I couldn't.
Oh, that
is
is
not
insane.
a good website, but
Yeah.
they do a good job. It's
I fucking
in the
hate
past we've not
fandom.
had very good communication with them, so to get that better, there's no downsides to it. It's only upside.
Yeah, I remember with our fandom, it's like you look. I always go on the Sopranos wiki when I'm watching the show, so I know who the characters are. And then every time I go on there, it's like, take the ultimate Sopranos quiz now. And I was like, oh, sure, I'll take it. It just takes me to a different website. And it's completely off topic. Anyway.
Or it starts like blasting an ad. Like,
oh yeah,
full
no, I
volume.
usually have ad block on, but if I go on my phone and go, it will just like start being like, divide your kingdom today. Like, it's like I just want to learn about the Sopranos, please.
Okay, so am I getting this right, or is this the last map that we have to show for right now?
Yeah, that is the last map.
Out of these 14 maps, so
I think that's the biggest. I don't comparing it to TF2. I don't think TF2's actually added more than that. many
I
maps.
think the biggest number TF2 reached was 7 or 8 off the top
No,
of my
that
head.
last like Halloween or summer up they added a lot, but a lot of those were like reskins, so I don't think that counts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I should clarify that one map is a reskin, and 3 of them are 4 versus bosses, I believe. So
Oh. That's still a lot.
All right. Now, it wouldn't be a TF2 spin-off without things to put on your head, on your chest, on your balls. So,
What?
so from my understanding, there's gonna be some cosmetics in this update.
yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So,
Well, we gotta make money somehow.
we should show some of them. If you would, party. Let's show the first one.
Yeah, let me just okay, I don't know if I've spelled cosmetics right. I have really bad spelling. I'm 20 years old, nearly 21, and I can't spell.
Grown-ass man.
Grown-ass man. I think that's how you spell cosmetics. I might be stupid.
Chat will let you know.
If I've done it wrong, I'll let you hound me for it. Yeah, let's put the first one on screen. I'm just gonna go in like whatever order the folders like done it for me. We have this annihilator called the Leaf Dweller, who looks like some sort of Zelda character. Here we go. I put it on. He's like he's kind of like handsome. I won't lie. I put it on the screen. What do you think of this? I'll put it in chat as well so you guys can see.
He's got the pointed elf ears as well.
Yeah.
He's pretty. This is pretty cool. I'm trying to see. So it's a head and chest cosmetic. Is that right? There's a cape too.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, no, this looks awesome. I can
Is
see
it-
many demo knights using this one. Sorry,
Anaya-
Anaya knights. Well, what are they called?
We just call them knights.
Nice.
Anaya knight.
Anaya Knight. That's a real tongue
It rolls off
twister.
the tongue really well.
The Annihilate.
Yeah, no, I have a feeling that next time I hop on the game, I'm gonna hear, and we'll just see like
That
be
did not
treated to
pick
this
up.
on the. Yeah, I yelled very loud. I'm gonna be treated to this on the kill cam. No, this looks really cool.
Yeah, it looks like
What do you guys think?
Some sort of Zelda warrior. I won't lie.
I really like the hair bit.
The hair is very sexy. I won't lie.
It looks like Jesus.
Do we have a picture of the cape that's behind it, or no?
Is there? Yeah. Do we have any
do
back?
a
Do we
picture
have any
of
back
it.
shots? Of the...
Okay, well maybe not a back shot. But, do we have like
Later
the
back
cape's
shots.
design on it?
I have all of these in a separate studio file, so I can actually
Yeah.
just pull any of the cosmetics.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, if you want
Sick.
a image,
Let's see a back shot.
Is there a? Do you have a medieval mode
Please
in the game?
no. We do not need our community talking anymore about that.
Yeah, it's a
There's
Roblox
gotta-
game. That's
There's gotta
little
be a better way.
questionable.
There's got to be a better way of phrasing
see
that.
The phrase like.
Can we
I
see it
wish
from
to
the
see
back,
a-
please?
Can we
So-
see it from the back?
Okay, from the behind. All right, there you go. I'll put it on.
All right,
screen.
put it on screen.
This cosmetic was concepted by one of our recent developers, Onion. So we now have somebody to do more concepts aside myself in house, and they usually come up with very fun designs like this one, where it's just an elf warrior. Obviously, it's a 3-piece set where you have the hair, the beard, and the chest cosmetics. So the beard's probably going to be a misc. The hair is a standalone thing. I think I think this one came out pretty well.
Yeah, no, this looks awesome.
Is there
Oh.
a medieval mode in TC2? I don't know if we talked about this before.
That's special modes, right?
Is there like the group keep?
Yeah,
type
there is
now?
a medieval game mode in our game.
Yeah. I think
Sadly, it's not
It's
very
very
played.
old, though.
much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
medieval mode's not generally.
it's kind of
cool.
collecting dust. There's some spider webs we need to collect and clean it.
I think it's more dust than game mode at this point, honestly.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
It's still nice that it's a possibility, like that it's there.
If anyone is seeing this AI summary thing in chat, I can't turn it off. It's a mandatory YouTube experiment.
Yeah, we
so
no.
let's just ignore that.
Just ignore the AI, all right? Just pretend it's not there.
let's just ignore that.
All right, I'm gonna put the next one on screen. Unless you have anything you want to say.
Actually, I was going to ask Crystal here. I think this is the question we're all thinking: are the ears real?
No. No, he's not an elf. Annihilator is not
Okay.
canonically an elf.
It's got to make that clear, I think.
Now, next
I love
question:
that
why
question,
not?
Yeah, why not?
Annihilator is already canonically like a knight. That's why he wears a bunch of armors and stuff.
Oh,
He's a little Zelda warrior.
he is the Zelda warrior.
He's Zelda
Well,
warrior.
he has the bombs.
Exactly.
Legend of Zelda,
the swords.
warrior.
L to the I to the N to the K.
Yeah, I'm sure the typical colors audience is a big smoshers.
I think I should update the Nightwalker to have these ears because vampires typically have pointy ears.
I put the next one on screen, by the way. This is the fighting spirit as it's labeled.
All right, let's
be put it in chat
While
as
you're
well.
putting that on screen, typical colors doesn't have like paint. Like you can't repaint the cosmetic, right?
No, you can.
Or can you?
Yeah, no, there is.
You can. I see people paint. I remember I tried to paint the need when I first got it.
So you can paint all these haircuts as well.
So we
It's just
generally
the headband
try.
on this one.
Yeah.
This is the Goku trim.
The Goku trim.
I mean, it is. It was based on him.
I think
Yeah.
people will like this one a lot.
Someone said
Yeah,
it
this looks
like,
really cool.
Someone said it looks like Fireboy and Water Girl.
What?
I guess if you paint it like bright red, then yeah, I guess it kind of looks like him. That'd be peak. That'd be like Duo. You got like a blue painted agent, and then like
I've started a poll in chat. Did the barber do him right?
What did he show his barber?
Yeah, how do I get this? How do I get this trim without showing my barber the picture?
This probably isn't the first time people have made fun of the hairs.
Yeah, no.
The boozy
Hairs,
fade.
Hair is probably the most common.
Yes, but the boosie cut. You got this instead.
God bless.
Someone said Johnny Test.
Fair.
I like all these funny names. That's cool.
This looks awesome. I can picture like a heavy with this set. I'm sorry, a brute with this set, punching people.
So.
Yeah, you just did like new picture notice with this hat.
I like the ripped sleeves as well. I don't know if that's added or was he wearing ripped sleeves?
Yeah, ripped sleeves.
Yeah, he's ripped, bro. What the fuck is that? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd like to get it. I
that?
wanted to give an image of us working and testing the game a couple days ago, and it involved this cosmetic. This was us working hard.
I'll put it on the
This
screen.
is just a screenshot. It's not anything too interesting, but I thought it was worth mentioning.
Put this on screen.
Definitely.
There it is.
Team recognition. Hello.
He's on green team.
He's on green team, Indy.
It's very clear that he's on green.
Very clear he's on green.
Someone said, "Give me that Sonic car."
This is not something you're gonna be able to do in game. This is just a development image.
Yeah, some fun
Yeah,
behind the scenes.
Us
Testing,
testing
working on the game. Yeah.
TC2 testing is usually has like some of the most cursed images, just period. Like when we were testing custom bosses, we just had a floating egg with a face and it like had floating hands and feet.
Wait, I'm sorry, I got interrupted. Slenderman just donated $2 and said, "Collect my pages."
Oh god, we're gonna have to collect this pages.
Like, help us collect the 8 pages, guys. It's
think-
gonna be over.
We should probably just like round up like all donations and thank everyone at the end of the stream.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep
we'll
pausing.
make sure to go
Yeah.
through them. But thank you,
We'll go
Slenderman.
through them
We'll
at the
try and
end. Thank
collect
you,
your
guys.
8 pages within the time limit.
Collect my cosmetics.
All right, cool. I'm gonna put the next one on screen. Okay, we got medic. This one's called the Doctor Tailor Made. Here he is.
Damn.
You got the armband.
I'm not so sure about the armband, but
No, he's always
Those
the
are default cosmetics for him, so that way you can tell it's the doctor by looking at it from the side, similarly to
right.
like the medic's gloves in TF2.
armband.
This is probably the most simplistic cosmetic out of all of them because I thought that I think
It's
Doctor,
pretty clean.
Yeah, I think Doctor does really
I
well.
see. So it's just the shirt or the armband?
Yeah, he's got a suit on. He's got a little suit with a vest underneath it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's very simple. I think it would go really well with the one cosmetic that we added from April called the Provisions. I think that would do him pretty good.
He looks very posh and fancy. I won't lie. He looks like he's getting ready.
Yeah.
He looks like this is the type of outfit
Getting ready
I'd
for a
wear.
date.
Yeah, no, when I ask a girl out to prom and I show up at her house to impress her dad, and I'm wearing that with like a big heart-shaped box of chocolates and a rose.
What in a stethoscope?
Yeah, and my
stethoscope.
And a big saw in hand as well.
Yeah, and then it's like her massive dad on this boat, like, who asked for the doctor? It's like, I'm here to see Sarah. Yeah.
This is a nice shirt cosmetic though. It feels like something that like should have been in the game a long time ago. It looks great.
Yeah, no,
awesome.
I like
I
simple.
appreciate that.
Simple is good always because you can like mix it with so much other stuff.
Yeah, we got into a habit of making a lot of like full set cosmetics, which is usually fun because that provides a lot of things for players to do. But like especially last April, we really want to start adding like more modest cosmetics, so that way you can have more miscs and more like standalone clothing that aren't part of a set. So there's more opportunities to mix and match cosmetics, so people can have more unique, like character expressions rather than just going along with a full set or something like that.
Peak. All right. Let's. Is that all the? I think that's all the cosmetics.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna show until later, where we're gonna show more. But
we'll show more.
Show you more. Anyway,
why'd you just say it like that? All
right. Anyway, I heard the TC2 community, and I'm here to confront the developers. What's happening with the balancing of your game? All right, people are worried. People are scared.
This is
what's going on?
From what I've heard, this is a huge TC2 drama, and it's time to put on the we'll get the drama alert intro in and sort this whole debacle out.
Let's get right into the balancing. All right.
Well, since I was the one who mainly touched on the game's balancing, balancing a game is extremely hard.
Yes.
Who would have thought it? There's going to be changes to the game, and it's going to be polarizing. Some people will love it. Some people will hate it. Some people will just get used to it. But we have definitely made some changes to Trooper, his Market Gardener, and his blast jumping.
Oh, no.
And just a general gameplay change, too. So basically, we nerfed air control, so people turning in the air. So you know how you air strafe in TF2, that you could basically do a 90-degree turn in TC2 right now, and that was a major complaint where people fighting market gardening trollpers was probably a pain in the ass. Like you could not avoid it. Like you try to dodge it, you try to change directions, but their air control was too good, so they can just change directions and just kill you anyway. So we nerfed that. Blast jumping in general for Trooper has been nerfed. We've noticed that it was too easy to like basically cross the whole map with 2 rockets. On most of our maps, we have like on Harvest, you could probably get to spawn with 2 rockets easily. So we've adjusted it. Rocket jumping is a little harder to do, but people will get used to it. And we nerfed melees across the board. There's going to be a slight melee delay. It used to come out basically instantly when you clicked mouse 1, but I've noticed that melees were basically risk-free. You would always hit one basically, as long as you had your crosshair on them in their general direction. But now we added a little bit of a skill gap there, where you actually have to time your melee hits. But hopefully people will enjoy that more than just getting attacked by doctors everywhere with the pencilless poker. They really hate that weapon.
Well, what's happening with the Market Gardener? I heard there's a lot of movement going on there.
The Market Gardener, there's not many changes to it. I believe we mostly touched on what the actual problems were, which was the insane air control and the insane blast jumping. They were just way too powerful for Trooper. Well, it's also gonna nerf Annihilator with his sticky jumper. Any blast jumping Annihilator does as well. But the Market Gardener will do only 108 damage if you're too slow. It was something I tested previously before. It actually worked out pretty well, so that will actually be in the game now. So that's going to be the only Market Garden nerf that we're going to have.
Hopefully, I get to see less Sound Smithoids in my lobbies.
One thing that really annoys me in TF2 is talking TF2 and the TF2 community servers is when you always get these soldiers, so they always unlock the they basically unlock air strafing to be like infinite. So you get like these like trollgers who will just like fly around the map and just like immediately like turn into you and just like b-hop you, and then they give like this like get done in chat, but it's like you can't even do that in TF2. It's like this is not a fair battle. So I'm glad to see it's not. I imagine it wasn't that bad before, but
Oh,
yeah.
It was pretty bad.
But that is very annoying.
Basically,
to fight
clean
against.
up a whole team with a single as a trollper. You could pretty much top frag if you were really good, and pretty much destroy anyone if you knew what you were doing.
I was playing TC2 once, and we were on Upward defending like almost the last point, and I kept getting Market Gardener by this trollger, and I got so angry I had to physically say out loud, "I am getting mad at Roblox," and then close the game, and I got up to go like drink water.
It's like, yeah, they had like a moment of clarity. You're like, I've got to go to my 9 to 5. I've got to.
I got kids
Pay
to
my
feed. I'm
bills.
doing this shit.
Yeah. I had to calm myself down, put it into perspective.
Yeah, no.
Oh
that's
yeah,
really good.
and for the other weapon that people really hate fighting against, the Maxine, that was nerfed, but not in a way that people expected. I might just let him try it. I might not reveal the secret behind the Maxine nerf. I'll let him try it out.
If this Maxine nerf doesn't work out well, I think Maxine just needs complete like rework. Just entirely.
Yeah.
People are complaining about marksman still. Is there anything on that front that you guys want to address?
Executive Crab did update the sightline laser, the thing that we added to our game to like balance out marksman a bit more. He made it much more noticeable, so maybe that will help. But we didn't really touch marksman this update.
Oh, Ascorbine did a good job with the particle, and
Yeah.
he was wanting that to be added for a while. So that there it is.
I'm
We could have
glad
added
they
it in the
did.
summer update. It's been done the summer. update.
Really?
Last April. It's been done since last April, but we just didn't include it in that update. It was too big of a change, I thought.
It's such a good particle.
Well, yeah, it was going to be too annoying to add.
Do we have a screenshot of it or no? Or you
I
might have
put one
posted it
coming
in-
soon a long time ago.
Technically,
Seriously,
we have a
months ago.
screenshot of
Yeah,
it.
we could probably put it up.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys have it, we can put it up on screen.
I'll drop it on
I
screen.
gotta scroll so far to see this. Here it is.
So I want to
Oh.
say for people watching, when it comes to the blast jumping stuff, it was not made as difficult as TF2. It's still far easier than TF2, because of course the entire thing about TC2 is that it's supposed to be a way to introduce people to TF2, so the mechanics are just more accessible in general. So you don't have to worry about it being extremely difficult in comparison to what it is now. I had something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember. So,
Damn, that laser looks good.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks so good. The first time I saw it, I was pretty shocked. It looked that good on the Roblox engine. It's pretty limiting.
It actually looks like something you'd see out of like a Call of Duty trailer. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Wait, Crab, did you fix the physics objects for the cosmetics this update, right?
That was actually that was April. That was included in the April update.
Oh, you already fixed that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that
Yeah.
little fish behind Marksman, that thing dangles around as a physics object. It was broken at one point.
That's awesome.
Also, I did want to mention. Okay, I guess I can't really confirm this, but none of the balance changes are because we got mad and had to nerf something.
Oh,
That's happened before.
I wanted to
It's
touch
not
on
hap. That's not this time. It's not because of that.
yeah.
It's
No,
for actual
go on.
balance.
I couldn't
no.
trust myself with that. If I was a developer of a game like this, I would get like killed by like Demo Knight or something, and I did drop his effective health to 1.
I get trick stab once, say, fuck this, I'm removing it.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't mean I don't get upset though. I don't make a change because of it.
When it comes to balancing and stuff, the entire objective of trying to rebalance things is following the principles of TF2, which mainly involves is everybody having fun. And
Yes.
it's like, yeah, market gardening and rocket jumping, and that's really fun for the trooper, but it's not fun for anybody else. And if everybody else isn't having as much fun as the trooper is, then there's a huge imbalance with it. Just as an example.
Exactly.
People are
first,
saying
honestly.
that people are saying that the laser doesn't fit TC2's art style.
What?
What is TC2's art style then?
I love that.
The art style is. I don't know. Do we have an art style per se?
What is the art style of 2010?
So that's a great thing to hear developers say.
What? That's probably what Valve thinks when they see like people like 30-year-olds ranting about it on stream for 5 hours. They're just like, what is he talking about?
I don't know. Have you seen like any of the unusual effects? You see how good they look? They don't even look like they belong in Roblox. I mean, it fits in with those, you know.
Yeah, I
Can
mean
you have
that's
can
kind
you
of
have
the
an
crazy
art?
thing about Roblox is like it's not really about like whether it fits in or not. It's like it's insane that that's possible in that engine.
Can you make an art style update which just washes off all personality and any texture, skin?
Every map becomes
model,
a dusty, decrepit desert.
up the fog.
Should we show off one of the unusuals, or are we going to show that off later?
I think Ascor would appreciate showing off an unusual.
I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
that.
that'd
Dude,
be
we should show off the jellyfish one. Oh my god, that thing looks beautiful.
I was very surprised by that one.
Show it off.
I think Ascor and
Who
I
has
love
it?
them.
Hold on. I gotta find an
LOI.
image of it.
is it? Do I call them Loy or do I call them? I'm just calling.
I
them
call
Lou.
him Loy.
I'm calling him Lou. They're Lou from now on.
Oh boy, I don't think we have an image to show.
Yeah, I could
Oh.
find another one to show off.
Let me see.
I mean the CTE team
Oh, yeah.
is
Here's
Yeah.
one you could show off. That's just
Damn.
that's not the one he was talking about, but it's the one that he could show off. You could show off.
Oh,
Oh my.
I guess we could use a bug report screenshot to show it off.
Really?
I thought I saw a.
Oh
There's a
no,
bug
that's gonna make
report.
it look so bad. That's gonna look so bad if you put that.
Is
one.
it really? I mean,
It's
what do you think about
shaky.
this image that I posted, Crab?
Yeah, that
It's
could
pretty
work.
good. Yeah, we can use that
Nice.
image.
Not a
Already
very good
good.
screenshot, but it
Is
could
that,
work.
yeah, it's someone attacking a marksman.
Already put the moon on
Hey,
screen.
still,
The
oh,
moon
wow.
is on screen, sunshine. Don't you worry.
Look at that. Look at oh my.
Oh my.
damn!
It's like the was it DreamWorks? That's what I'm thinking.
That's the kid fishing.
Yeah, I'm thinking you should be able to. It should play the entire like Shrek movie.
Sadly, we don't have a GIF of the jellyfish, but yes, it does the little tentacle things. They do move.
They
It's not
move.
crazy.
Oh my
These
God.
Yeah,
look
they,
cool.
they wave around.
Like-
It almost looks like the jellyfish is like
This is
swimming.
incredible.
It's really good.
That's cool.
These look
there-
as good, if not better.
It is a
than,
bit
like,
big.
stuff that,
We might
gets into
adjust it.
TF2.
Can we have Zab in chat to explain what Tekit unusual means?
Don't really know what that means.
Tekit.
Can we,
Haven't heard of Tekit in years.
Is there a TC2 like workshop then?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Is it in like the
I will
Discord? or-
say, Because yeah, I need to apologize to Workshop real quick. We were gonna add items this update, 6 of them for Workshop, but we ended up getting pressed on time. So I apologize, Workshop. Your items did not get added this update, but we do plan on adding more Workshop content and hopefully making it more accessible for the players to earn in game. So I apologize, guys. Your items didn't get added
I
this
went
time.
to the typical colors devs and I said, dude, the workshop's gonna ruin your game just like it did TF2. So don't be playing with that.
There are actual
We've had
people
Workshop
being
for a
like that.
while. Some of our most favorite items and stuff are Workshop items.
There's the jellyfish video. I'll put that on.
I'll put that on the screen. Yeah, no, with TF2, there's people like to think that Workshop is killing the game, but they're just like, I think it's just like fear mongering.
I mean, they do make questionable decisions with accepting some cosmetics, like
Yeah,
that one
it's
video
up to
about the
Valve.
pyro without the team color. I forgot.
It's up to Valve to
Yeah.
accept them.
Yeah.
So I don't think blaming the workshop is.
No,
the
it's like
way.
you got, like even if it's not the
Exactly, yeah.
best, it's like people got to start from somewhere. But like some people like to just blame the workshoppers, and it's really not their fault. It's mostly just like if like something's buggy or it's not fixed, and Valve didn't put it in right, or if it's like clearly not ready to be put in the game, and Valve puts it in, that's more just I'd say it's on them. So I don't really like when people just hate on workshoppers. It kind of annoys me. Anyway, yeah, here's the video in chat. Zam! Someone said.
Yeah, it does look really incredible. The lighting and everything on it.
It's beautiful,
I
man.
have no idea.
Yeah,
how
it
they
looks
pulled that
super
off.
3D, and I don't know how that's done.
Yeah, no, I don't even know how they did that. That's actually like visually impressive.
It's like
I just don't know how
RTX.
it's possible. I just don't know. And all
checking.
three of us are just like, how did they do
Admiring
this?
it.
How did
We're
Lloyd
just
get this
admiring
done?
it.
I'm just tranced.
It's genuinely like it's this is the Roblox engine. How?
The same thing that bought you Natural Disaster Simulator is when we knew this. So
I've come so far.
We've come
from,
so
Yeah,
far.
but we're never beating Natural Disaster Simulator.
Whenever I close my eyes and think Roblox, I'm sorry to say, my mind immediately goes to like Hello Neighbor Obby or something like that. It's like-
I think you're right for that. You're honestly right.
No, but Hello Neighbor Obby's tricky though. I won't lie. I even on my best days, I can't get to the end.
we have yet to beat it.
Yet
that's,
to
that's the one game I'll never beat.
I have yet to escape the Hello Neighbor.
How long you been trying on that?
Years.
I'm not
my
surprised.
whole,
It is
my
pretty
whole
long.
life.
Decades even.
Been practicing
Wait.
my whole life.
Wake up, eat breakfast, hello neighbor, sleep, repeat.
Take kids to school, 6 hours of Hello Neighbor, pick kids up from school, back to Hello Neighbor. Yeah, so Indy, what's going on next? We're talking about balancing, right?
We're still talking about balancing. Is there anything else you guys want to touch on? Because it seems like it struck a bit of a nerve with people in chat. They're a bit
No, I think most people like the changes from what I see.
Yeah, most people did like the changes, but I see a lot of
There's
marksman
a lot
hate.
of people asking for other weapons to be changed. Like I saw a lot of people ask for the katana to be changed.
I believe we already nerfed it. I mean,
They're not
we
asking
would
for a
basically have to redesign the weapon at that point if it's still
not
an
the
issue.
weapon's fault. It is not the weapon's fault. It is entirely because what happened was during the release of like the shields and stuff, Annihilator synergizes with Katana in such crazy extents because of shields and stuff, and so there were some development decisions to keep nerfing it, which I really think we shouldn't have kept nerfing Katana. We should have addressed the core issues, because again, I don't think it's the weapon's fault. I think it's entirely a mobility issue.
People are also asking for you to make the Iron Bomber good.
It is good. Well, not in the balancing sense. It's got a new model and a new name.
Oh,
Oh, did it really? I did not know. Oh, yeah, the gun. I forgot about that.
The
Oh.
problem with the Iron Bomber is that we need to figure out a use case for it, because that's like the biggest one of the biggest hurdles when it comes to rebalancing a weapon is actually identifying what a weapon is supposed to be doing for the user. How does it alternate their playstyle? How does it improve a niche like goal, similarly to like how other weapons are intended to, things like that.
We have a friend called Grouch, grouchland.net, and he makes he has this mod he runs on his TF2 server where he rebalances a bunch of weapons to make them more fun while still keeping them like, you know, not overpowered. And what he did with the Iron Bomber was make it a beggar's bazooka, but for the demo man.
Yeah,
I think that's really cool.
the carpet bomber.
The carpet
Oh,
bomber.
like
Yeah.
you could charge it up. Wow.
Yeah,
that's
like
something I never thought about.
you hold it down and put in 4 pipes and then fire them off like one after the other.
I think that's a really cool idea, but poor Grouchy was getting there was a lot of heavy debate in his comments.
I could already see like where that could go entirely wrong. That sounds like you would just walk up to a heavy and he's gone.
Yeah, I imagine it wouldn't do as much damage.
They do less
all.
damage. They don't. I think they do like 60, 70 per direct hit or something like that.
So we have a weapon,
and they go all over
in
the place.
Experimental server that's kind of like that, where it deals less damage but it shoots faster. Which go on.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I just wanted to ask. While I am talking about Grouch, one thing he did was, you know, the Darwin's Danger Shield, the backpack for sniper.
Yeah.
He changed it completely he called it the Leapfrog, and he made it so that what was it, Azelle? You have like
jump higher.
You jump up really high, but you only have 100 health. Do you think something like that could work in typical colors?
We have a weapon for the marksman called the Camper's Climber, and that allows him to swing his weapon at a wall, kind of like how Versace.
Yeah, and like Saxon Hail, yeah.
Yeah. So we already actually have a weapon like that for the marksman.
Oh, but then combine it with the Leapfrog, and you have the movement sniper.
And then you combine that with the efficient eliminator, and you're in hell.
I remember with the Darwin's Danger Shield change in that Grouch video, there was a reaction where it was like, "Do you not understand that this could destroy the game's balancing with this? You're not in the right hands." I was like, "What is he gonna do? Is he gonna jump over the moon? Like, I don't get it. Like, what? I guess you could get in a good spot.
Jump up in the sky."
Like you could get in a good spot, but then once they figured it out, it's just like it's over.
It's
you know
like 100 damage, and you're done. You're done.
Yeah, done. Yeah, done. Sorry, I'm quoting Breaking Bad, right?
People heavily underestimate what it means when you have 100 health in a game like TF2 TC2. Having 100 health is such a huge deal, because we have a joke character in the game that gives you 100 health, and even though you can steal the weapons from other people, like when you kill them, you get their weapon. Even though you can have the weapon of any class, you are always at like 100 health, and you can just get ripped apart instantly by most classes.
100 health is one shot by most classes. You do realize that?
It is.
It's like, yeah, one pipe, you're dead. One rocket, and like mid range, you're dead. One scout meat shot, you're dead. One shotgun shot, I'm pretty very low.
It does like 90 damage.
Yeah, 90. So you're very low. You're one pistol shot away of being dead. So yes.
Yeah, it's a big number, but you're basically on your deathbed.
Yeah, it's crazy how much of a difference it makes. There's one weapon I do want to talk about that's getting rebalanced, just because I really like the idea. The Sydney Sleeper is going to get a change in the next update, where it will be able to deal headshot damage to targets coded in Lemonade.
Oh,
there you go.
I remember does that stereotype still exist with like the Sydney Sleeper in TF2, where it's like the brain dead weapon? Is that like dead now? Because I actually like the Sydney
absolutely.
Sleeper. Oh,
it still exists. I named mine Yellow Cran because all I do is eat crayons when I use it.
Yeah, fair enough. To be fair, I like it though, because it kind of takes away a little bit of the pressure. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I'm just shit that day, and I want to just charge up my shots and play slowly. Is that a crime?
I mean, it still gives you like mini crits for headshots.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, TF2,
I don't know if it does that for TC2.
You could combine that with the Jiraiya. I remember you could like throw it at people and just get like massive damage on everyone. Like
it does not give you mini crits in TC2. I don't think. I like it because it's a support weapon.
Yeah, support weapon.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Like maybe I just want to like support. Maybe I just want to like charge up my shots and just help out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have like a similar weapon on Annihilator called the Ultimatum, which is basically a grenade launcher that applies the lemonade, which is basically the Girardi from TF2, on explosion to anyone who got caught in the blast radius. I mean, some people hate it. Some people think it's overpowered. I think it's the funniest weapon we've ever added.
Every time I use the ultimatum, I end up accidentally obliterating myself because you can put yourself in lemonade, and then oops.
Oh yeah, that's the big problem with that.
It's a really funny weapon. I like it though.
Real talk. I don't know. I don't know all the TC2 weapons. I don't know everything about this game. So when I see shit like buff the radius scanner in chat, it's just like, is he making this up or is that a real
No.
weapon?
Yeah, no. I don't even know what the radius scanner is even supposed to do. I remember when it was first getting added. I know when it was first getting added, I said, "What is the point of this weapon?" I think it lets you
What does
see
it do?
enemy
Can you
through the wall?
Can you explain for the layman, please? What is the radius scanner?
Oh, it replaces the sapper on agent, and it charges up every once in a while. You use it, it shows enemies within a radius. It'll give you, you can see them through walls and where they are. That's what it is.
My camera doesn't need a buff; it just needs fixes, so it actually.
Yeah, it's just those weapons can get pretty confusing. Getting rid of your sapper is very, very hard to just deal with, because if one mechanic and now you have to switch off.
Yeah, I usually I like playing with it, and then I realize I don't have a sapper. I'm like, oh, I don't want to play this anymore.
I love the camera though.
Yeah, the
that's
camera could
great.
get pretty annoying. Just trolling people with it.
Yeah,
They try to hunt you down and you just hide.
we need to make it to where the camera gives you support points when people get eliminated by it or get damaged.
Oh, just for context, a camera for spy, you take a picture of someone, you basically give your teammate wall hacks for that guy for 10 seconds. I
That's
believe.
evil. See if you're like trying. See if you want to like target one person. That's just evil.
The most annoying part is that the person that you take a picture of knows that you've taken a picture of them.
Yeah, they know.
And they can get really upset about it.
And it's really funny because you can take pictures while you're disguised. So you'll see a friendly flanker like all the way in the distance, and then you hear a camera sound, and you just know what happened.
Does that also
often.
replace the sapper?
Yes, it does replace the sapper.
That sounds like a really funny weapon to use on Sam when he's when I'm
next time we
it
get on
against
with
other cloaked agents too. It's hilarious.
It can also mark buildings and stuff. So if there's like a sentry or a like teleporter in a spot that you want your team to know where it is, you can just take a picture of it.
Next time I'm on Typical Colors, I'm buying that, and I'll go into a match and just single out one person to just continually
Honestly, harass
do
doctors
that.
Oh, you'll see them. They'll notice and they'll just look around trying to find you.
It's funny.
It's generally so useful because I keep thinking sometimes like, oh, I wish I could just ping this so everyone knows how to get this like one teleporter.
My next video, I want to do a video on Typical Colors, so I'm gonna go through all the weapons at one point. I'm gonna absorb the game.
Absorb it.
Honestly, if you do that, any pain points you have, just write them down, put them in the video, or just send it to me. Because I love getting feedback on weapons. I am a huge balance nerd for this game.
Sure. Yeah, no. When it comes to party reviewing a game, it means come on, Indy. It's time to get footage, clips, and opinions for the next 100 hours. So
for the next month or two, that's gonna be it.
For the next 2 to 3 months, we won't be able to play anything other than Typical Colors. So
the time has come to pocket me every day for the next 5 months.
I'm notoriously the worst pocket ever as well.
No, I am really looking forward to you just calling me like, all right, pocket me on Typical Colors. Get on.
I've already got it. I'm getting ready. The Typical Colors grind will begin soon. I'm just saying. I just finished my new video and I'm ready to start on the next one, but I need to get the gaming in first and get all the notes down.
Get gaming.
Need to try all the weapons and write down all the big class changes, all that good stuff. Anyway, with I think we've gone over balancing most of it. Is there anything else you want to touch on before we switch the topics?
I have a question.
What's your question?
So, you know, when you're playing other Roblox games, whenever you try to walk anywhere or click on anything, it brings up a big pop-up telling you to spend money. Why don't we add that to typical colors? So when you're in spawn, you can step on the crits node, and for 50 Robux you can have crits.
That'd be the worst thing in gaming history. Pay $50 and we'll give you crits this one game.
Unfortunately, that's pretty much 95% of the Roblox games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find those little like Roblox games that are like you truly believe they're passion projects, not just a cash grab.
Yeah, but think of it this way. What if you step on the invincibility node, and for 100 Robux you get to be invincible for the rest of the match?
Maybe we could do something for April Fools. Who knows?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It would be actual Robux, that'd be fake.
Yeah, we wouldn't put actual Robux. We wouldn't want to do that though.
I would. I'd be evil like that.
I think maybe one Robux, just one. We wouldn't get anything from that.
Just $1.
You can do that thing where in most Roblox games there'll be like a giant dragon mount that you can buy for 50 Robux that lets you fly around on the map.
Hey, Crab, hear me out, right? We have something and it says you have to use ticks to buy it.
Oh.
That's evil. Are you serious?
What are those when you complete an obby? It's like the thing where you can build bridges or whatever.
You the cloud.
The cloud, yeah. Why don't we add that?
Add those to the
replace the sapper.
It's something I wanted to do. We have custom servers in our game, so people can make maps, make custom game modes. Not really custom game modes, but trying to use the Roblox and the TC2 engine for creative things. We have Slenderman game modes in our community server browser. I definitely want to consider adding scripting support in the future. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible, but people are probably going to make those items that you see in those obbies, like the bridge tool. Those are probably going to be possible in our engine. Maybe one day.
Yeah, they're bringing in the V script in the.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, now I think it's time.
Collect my pages.
I think it's time for shit to get real. Do you guys think we should? Do you guys think we should announce the big thing now? Well, what we?
Yeah, we are an hour and 20 minutes in, and usually you go on for 2 hours.
How should we put it?
Should we do it?
Okay. How about we just put one of the pictures up on screen and just let it sink in for the chat, and then we can talk about what it actually
or we could
is.
Or we could do the crossword for the entire chat.
You should put one of the images on the screen. I want to see the reaction.
Okay, I'll put the images on. No crossword this time.
No crossword. If we could have kept one of us in the dark, we could have done a cross Tangman. But
yeah, I can't fit this in. I can't fit this on the fucking phone. All right, hang on. I'll make this smaller. Give me 1 second.
While they're doing that,
everyone saying code will be banned forever.
Code, please. I want code, please.
Did we get code?
Please. JPEG in the chat, ban these spammers, bro. All right, okay. I'm gonna.
We don't have enough manpower.
Which image do I put on? 1, 2, 3, or loading?
Hold on, let me look. I think loading is too vague. Put on the first one. Just put it on.
Okay, I'm putting it on screen. Right, this is crazy, right? I don't even start with this.
It is about to get real.
Shit is getting real. We are going cross-platform. All right.
Here come the pogs.
We are bringing in the Flappy Bird players. We are getting them involved. I spelled announcement wrong. Fuck.
Shit. It's happening, guys. Typical Colors 2 mobile.
Yeah, this was a pretty big project for me. I was basically the guy who did all this work
Tell us
So
the
how did
story.
it start? Tell us the story. How did it start?
Well, it kind of started before we moved from Rove, but um, uh, Anarchy, our previous developer, did give me permission to like actually start working on mobile. He thought it was impossible. He thought this shit will never run on a mobile device. I mean, with bad phones like your mom's Metro PCS, a free contract phone that she got, TC2 probably won't run fine on that. But for higher end devices, more than 4 gigs of RAM, you should be able to play TC2 just fine on your phone. The mobile controls, I did work on them a lot. I tried to make it as best as possible. Our code is really not the best. So adding mobile support to a game that never had mobile was a pretty huge undertaking, but I really hope people enjoy it. The 7 traders are probably going to just chill on their phone, trade on their phone. 7 Trade is just a community server that people trade on. We did have a gifting. People use it for trading. People are probably going to enjoy that. I tried making things easier on mobile. There's going to be gyro aiming. So if you
Gyro, we're on the gyro.
if you ever played the Nintendo Switch and used a gyro aiming,
Yeah,
you know
I
how
played
good
face.
it is. It's so much better than a joystick aiming. You could also just plug in just connect your Xbox controller to it, pair your phone via Bluetooth or your DualShock controller as well.
Is
your
it
PlayStation 5.
possible? I know it's like counterproductive, but is it possible to plug in a mouse and keyboard and start gaming?
I wish you could, but Roblox's engine does not properly do the mouse on mobile. It doesn't work, sadly. I would
Crazy.
love to support it, but it's not possible as of now.
Right.
Well, how's the performance? How's it run?
On an iPhone 12 that I have, it's pretty old. It runs at 60, even with old players.
Oh wow.
That's pretty
Holy
good.
shit.
But like on
Really?
a more budget phone, you might get frame drops on large player counts. We are gonna have mobile servers for people, for mobile players, for beginners. Mobile will have the ability to play on PC servers if they really want to, but we kind of nudged them towards mobile only servers for them. We also made it pretty freaking obvious on the menu when people get on the game. I'm not too sure if there's a screenshot you guys have where it shows you the 2 options. Did you guys get a screenshot for that?
There's one called loading. Let me see. Hang on.
We have a loading screen, but
I could probably just load it up right now and send a
No,
quick
you're not gonna
screenshot.
load
I thought I took a picture of it. Oh, I did, but I didn't send it.
send it our way.
Send it my way.
Yeah, let me grab it for you real quick.
So, well, while you're getting that, I want to quickly say I remember I actually mentioned TC2 in quite an old video of mine one time, and because I didn't really know how Roblox worked, I thought all like Roblox games were cross-platform. So I said, this is like so if we think of it, this is like the first version of TF2 on mobile, and everyone was clowning on me, telling me I'm an idiot for thinking like that. Well, guess what, bitch? All right, I was right all along. We're finally here. Hang on, I'm putting it on the screen. Here you go.
It's a guy in chat impersonating JPEG. That's the lamest person to
Wait,
impersonate.
what? I thought that was real. I thought that was actually
That ain't-
JPEG.
That ain't JPEG.
No, it
bro.
wasn't.
That was fake peg. Oh my bad.
JPEG.
I was like, he watches Swishcast. I've not spoken to him like over a year.
Anyway, you guys made sure that PC players and console players can't join the mobile servers, right? I'm assuming.
Oh, console players, they're not as good as well, so we kind of gripped them up with the mobile people. The reason
there you go.
being is because analog stick, it's kind of impossible to really do good, especially with rocket jumping. Like, have you ever tried rocket jumping with an analog stick before?
Oh my
Basically,
god,
no,
nightmare.
impossible.
Nightmare.
So yeah, especially on mobile, like imagine trying to rocket jump with your 2 thumbs. Like, how are you gonna do that? I'll try to find a way to make it easier. Maybe have a button that just shoots a rocket at your feet. But that will be in the future. The mobile is considered a beta right now, so experience poor frame rates, awkward touch controls, issues, bugs, things like that. I'll keep working on it. Our team doesn't really play on mobile; they're mostly PC players. So I'll definitely be getting feedback from the community, mostly for mobile.
Here's an idea. How about is it possible to code in that when a mobile player kills a PC player, their class does a voice line like, I just killed you on mobile. I'm using tilt controls.
I'm on the toilet.
I mean, that would be possible, yes. But I don't know why we would do that.
I would get like so angry hearing that.
Yeah, that might cause some anger problems.
If you do that, you're gonna lose console players. I don't know.
I feel like getting killed on mobile is like, oh my god, what's gone wrong with it?
Oh, well, with gyro aiming, it's not going to be any slouch. People are actually. I gave them the tools to do good on mobile. People will figure out how to do good on mobile. I've gotten trashed by mobile players on other Roblox games. I know they can do it.
they can cook.
No, if you give someone a phone for like years, they will master it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I've been killed on Fortnite by like iPad players.
Yeah, Arsenal players too on mobile. I've seen them. They can get pretty cracked.
On the go.
We played Fortnite with this one guy who plays it on his like Galaxy Pixel or something, and
he was good. He was
like beasting me.
He was good. I was like, what the hell? I was confused.
I don't know how you do sniper flicks on mobile, but it is done, and people do it. Like, my god.
The best game I can play on mobile is like Angry Birds, like Star Wars, but like that's it.
I beast on Doodle Jump.
Oh yeah, Doodle Jump. No, that was crazy. Temple Run, I would always outrun them monkeys and shit. That was like mental.
We're showing our age here. Anyway,
we're very old.
Anyway, yeah, no, this is huge. This is genuinely huge, bringing not just typical colors, but a TF2 type game to a whole new audience of people that couldn't experience it otherwise.
Exactly. Yeah, no, you've just unlocked a new audience.
Yeah,
Right
no,
there.
exactly.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely
TF2
bring
fans
some more
only
people
have
into our
phones.
game.
Put on a different screenshot now, party. Maybe the one with the scout.
Oh yeah, my bad. Mobile is this mobile 3? Yeah, here we go. With the short stop.
Mobile 2, I think it is, or 3.
No, it's
or
one
3.
Scout,
3.
yeah.
It's not going to be a different game. It's not going to be a different game link. It's all under one game, so no issues there.
Awesome.
Crystal, you really had to get an image of like the ugliest weapon model in the game.
Yeah. It's because the other like the CTE people got me tilted the one time, so I equipped shortstop so I could harass them.
So many buttons.
Indy, my phone is like really old and like has no space on it. I might ask you to get footage for me on the phone. Do you have a good phone?
I have a really good phone. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be playing this on the phone.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, I would do it myself, but my phone is like actually terrible. Like it's not. This isn't a you problem. This is a me problem.
I mean, I could probably get some recordings going if you guys want to talk about other things, and then we could just show like probably more unusuals we could show. Or some other maps?
Yeah, if you want.
I did have some mobile specific questions for you.
Yes.
So, what was the biggest challenge when making this port?
The biggest challenge? I didn't really run into big challenges, to be honest. The game already ran. You could have already ran the mobile, the PC port of the game. On mobile, it wouldn't have any touch controls. You just had to plug in an Xbox controller, and it would play out just fine. Mostly, it was the buttons. As you can see, the little weapon switch wheel. It was expanded in the earlier screenshot. That was a little confusing to do. Also, Roblox's default touch scripts were getting really annoyed, and they were causing issues where you couldn't press certain buttons in the menu. That took me hours to figure out. But there wasn't really a big barrier to mobile. Maybe performance. The mobile-only servers will contain smaller, simpler maps for performance. Again, not all devices will hit 60. People will run at 30 FPS, and devices will get pretty warm. So make sure you plug in your charger.
This is pretty cool. Do you think it'd be better to play on I don't know much about like playing first person games on mobile. Do you think a tablet is like a better playing experience or just a phone?
Tablets, unfortunately, I don't own one. So this is mostly designed for the ultra widescreen mobile phone. So
Right.
it does work on tablets if you want to try it on iPad. Again, I would recommend just plugging in an Xbox controller. Like holding a tablet up, trying to like put your thumbs all over it.
Oh yeah.
Can get pretty. It can hurt a lot. But I know some Fortnite pros that are actually on iPad. I think when they got taken off from the Apple Store, they couldn't play it on it anymore. But I did see some iPad Pro players playing Fortnite, and they were like using a claw grip. I don't know how they do not get like an injury in their hand from that. But I mostly recommend mobile players to plug in a controller.
So, do you think that this is a typical colors revolution? Is it happening?
I hope. I don't know how many people are actually going to play on mobile. I know Roblox's player base is the majority is mobile. It's such a huge market on Roblox. We might be able to double our player count in a month, or it might not do anything at all. We just don't know.
I think it's going to be huge. I think mobile will. I think because PC and mobile players, it's like I don't think they're one in the same. I imagine there's a little bit of overlap, but I think it's most people either play on their phone or they have like a computer they play on. You know what I mean? So I think that will be you will be unlocking a big player count. But that's my game theory.
Hopefully we could get some people like doing hybrid. So maybe they wanted to chill with their friends in a community server on their mobile phone, because it's not all about just killing each other. The community servers these are basically hangouts as well for our players.
I'm gonna do the analogy again. The chat room of guns. That's what TF2 is. We don't have Sam here to shout at me for that, but that's our favorite analogy.
Yeah, no, that's our favorite thing to say about TF2. It is a chat room with guns. Yeah, no. Did we show all the mobile pictures? You have the scope in one.
There's one more. Yeah.
Yeah. Show that.
I will show the last one, my friend.
Excellent.
Excellent, certainly.
I saw somebody ask if you could move the buttons around. I'm imagining more as if like there's like different button like setups.
Yeah, I added a touch layout editor. It is pretty basic. You can only really move them around, no resizing or removing the buttons. I will be working on it a lot more down in the line. Usually we add we do another update right after the major update, basically hot fixes, things we couldn't get done in time. I'll probably be ramping up the more settings for the touch layer editor. So like resizing the buttons, removing buttons, or even changing the icon images if you wanted to.
That's really great.
Yeah,
I get this working on a smartwatch?
I mean, if it runs Android, you probably can run it on like 2 FPS.
Some people take that as a challenge. On my smartwatch, it's like, hold on, let me check the time, and it's just like he's like looking at the time for like an abnormally long time. Like, what are you doing? You're just painting fucking difficult colors. But hold on, let me get this kill.
Samsung Smart Fridge compatible. If it runs Android, most likely, yes.
Now here's what I'm thinking. You know how they're like games on Netflix now? That's the next step.
Oh my god.
Trying to bomb with a TV remote.
Yeah, with the like. Hold on, I gotta get this clip. All right, cool. Oh
that
fuck!
Awesome.
Oh my god! I just deleted everyone's character. Oh, okay, no, it's back. It's back. It's back. All right, fuck. That could have been a disaster.
The greatest and only TF2 podcast.
Can I run this on my life support machine? Or like.
It's like the new like can it do? Does it run Doom? Like
it's like beep beep. Oh,
beep. They're in the hospital. The doctor's like beep. And they're all like, "Oh look, he's gonna die!" They run. And he's just playing heavy. Like the hit sounds. Like you can't hear you, Indy. You're too loud. It's not coming through the mic.
I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. Do we have any more things about mobile?
But how will mobile affect the art style?
Shut up, right? Do we have anything real? I think it's cool.
Yeah, no, this looks cool. Are you guys gonna do any mobile cosmetics?
You know, I kind of like.
What?
Are you talking about like a Mac
don't think we
earbuds?
will. No, I don't really like gatekeeping a cosmetic to a specific platform. I know Valve did it when the earbuds when you install TF2 on a Mac. I just don't find a point in it. I mean, maybe if we want to incentivize people playing on mobile, but I
but
don't
look
see
at
the
this.
point.
What if the agent could pull out her iPhone and it has
Oh, hold on. Hang on a second.
Mobile GIF on it.
Hold on. That could be huge. Maybe like a mobile taunt that you get. There was like, you know, like Fortnite PlayStation shirt you can get.
We used to be
Alright.
gaming.
I think I got a short clip of mobile ready for you guys. Bear with
Yeah.
me.
Oh, that would be awesome.
We can drop it on
alright.
drop it on screen.
You know, I wasn't feeling the mobile exclusive thing, but that kind of just sounds too dumb not to do.
Maybe.
think it's
What
very
do you think we
enticing.
should do?
I feel like most people have a phone, so I think it wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I don't think
Well,
you're gatekeeping anyone from getting
Yeah.
it. You know.
You can have it like available to like PC players.
Yeah, at worst, like at worst, it could
Oh,
be
it's so
just
loud,
available for anyone. Just a little thing to celebrate.
Here's some footage of it running. So yeah, it's on the phone. Gyro support for you Splatoon players. It's there. Oh, and it just went away. Fuck. Guess that's that clip.
Axis, I got a question just for my own curiosity here because I haven't actually checked it. Do we have support for them being able to customize their button layouts?
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't worry, gang. It's all there for you, bro. Someone says, add shirtless annihilate. I don't know why I read that out.
What? You have an entire
Okay.
chat worth of comments, and that's the one you wanted.
he sees what he wants to see.
Someone said add
but-
Swishcast t-shirt. There's actually a Swishcast mug you can get in real life. You have to like dig deep in the man mag, like merch
Yeah, no,
find it.
I wouldn't recommend anyone seek that out.
Oh man, they already picked out so many of the tiny little details in
And,
that video, even though you just showed it once. It's crazy.
So they already getting the analyzers, the game theorists are coming in.
It only showed up once. I mean, I guess you can just rewind it. It's YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, they missed one.
So I think
Go ahead, go look for it.
Indy, if you don't have any more big like topics you want to do you want to like migrate to the Q&A section because this is. Or do
I
you want...
think we should do a Q&A now if everyone's up.
Yeah, from
Oh
the
right,
chat.
one last thing. When is all this gonna drop, guys? When is all this gonna go public?
Today.
Today! You heard it here, folks. It's coming out today.
They call him young Shigeru Miyamoto for a reason, alright? It's out today. We don't have to waste time.
We don't know when today, but today.
A delayed
get it done.
Time in the
A
near
delayed-
future of today.
So charge your phones, gang. It's time. We get on mobile tonight. Pokemon Go is back.
A delayed game is eventually good, but typical color will have mobile support today. That's Shigeru Miyamoto quote.
Bye games at
He
full
said
price. Thank you, Miyamoto. There's actually a quote from Miyamoto. Can I put that image from Turning Green up on screen? You know, I'm gonna save that for the show. I don't want to ruin that.
Okay. So now I'm gonna be real with you, chat. You get to ask these people anything.
We've
And
done
I
our
mean
job.
anything.
It's your turn.
It's your turn to be the podcast host. Ask them questions. They will have to answer. It's time to ask, and they will.
We
answer.
have to? I didn't consent to this.
Well, are you going to pick out the questions for us, or do we just read
We
them?
will read out. We will read out from chat, but it's up to chat to ask the right questions.
We will try and
for
pick
you
a
to
good
give
ones.
The right answers.
If you do not ask the right question, the mobile port will be cancelled. All right, so
if I see a single cringe question, the mobile port will be canned.
someone
Are
says,
we
do you...
getting more
Spamming
tongue?
anything. We will cancel the whole game.
The taunt question? Yes, you will be getting more taunts.
Oh god, there's way too many questions.
No,
I can't handle this.
I'll pick
Will
up
we
one.
get-
Okay.
Yeah,
When
real.
will we have new items this update? I mean, like weapons
What do they
maybe.
mean by that?
New weapons in general? No, I don't believe we will have new weapons. Like
There are some
completely
reskins.
new weapons that are not reskins.
We have weapons in the experimental servers. There's like 4.
Oh yes, there's new weapons. Let me see here.
I think it's like
Yeah,
one
I
of my
remember there
kills.
was one. It's called the slick shots. It's like you gave marksman a slingshot and you throw rocks at people.
Yeah. Like, when you get a headshot or fully charged shot, it causes them to flinch.
Will there be another
Oh.
battle pass?
Another
Hopefully
battle.
not.
Was there
Hopefully
a
not.
battle pass? Wait, what?
So in 2022, there was a battle pass. That update had like 44 items in total, I think. But when it comes to things like a battle pass, season pass system, it's still in like the talks and stuff because we don't want to do like a premium system like we did for 2022. We just want to add something players can progress through, or at least something I want to add is something that players can progress through, but it's still up for debate and we haven't made any solidified decisions on it.
Will proper trading be added?
You did that last time, didn't you?
We didn't get that last time, I think. And I
Yeah.
think the answer to that was eventually, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, yes. We just don't know when.
Super
Prop
Luigi.
Trading is an entirely
Probably
different
by
beast.
the end of the year. I'll just say it. I would hope for that.
We can aim for that. We can make that like an MVP for that, I guess.
But then I just looked at the calendar and it's the 7th month. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh god. I hope I just made a promise. It's not that long time.
Super Luigi donated $5 and said, "Does this mean TC2 is back?"
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We got $3 in, so that means I get to read your question.
Oh, that's actually
you just
really
made
good
a pay to
question.
Pay
win
to win.
format.
You made it pay to win, indeed. Womp womp. We've sold out. Will PD be a map format for community maps? Was their question though.
Yes.
Oh, you made it compatible with custom maps? Okay,
Oh yeah,
I didn't know.
It's just like one thing you have to do. I'll release a test map file so people can. It's pretty simple to figure out. It's nothing too complicated. There won't be very much the custom stuff. Like you can't make the zones turn on and off. That's a problem. Like you can't make a train. Well, I guess you could make a train work, but there's not going to be like super like complicated things like the thing in Data Mass. It's not possible, but you can make capture zones move and whatever kind of things. I don't even know how these guys do some of this stuff. Like
Oh
the
my
train
god,
on
they're
that one
spamming
map.
chat.
I can't.
what-
I'm trying.
what's happening?
I'm just picking out good ones and then keeping them in my mind.
Will there actually be a VR VR mode?
Someone said.
VR is got to be the worst thing to ever develop for on the Roblox platform. It's god awful. Roblox doesn't give a poop about their API for it. I don't think TC2 will ever get a VR port now.
But it's
sorry.
possible.
That's
Don't-
heartbreaking.
But who knows if they improve the API so much that it turns out to be like a great platform for VR games. All right, I'll consider it. But
The
right
cra-
now,
there-
no. not
There'd
in
be
the
some crazy challenge videos though. I'm just saying. And soldier gameplay.
No, they would play in their own servers. They wouldn't play with anyone else.
Oh, trooper gameplay would be crazy. Rocket
If it's
jumping,
considered.
hitting a market garden in there. You'd actually.
Hit and then hurling and then onto the floor.
There was one question I
I-
saw. Oh, sorry.
I guess I should mention, before I was a developer for this game, I used to hack the game and mod it. I did make VR work, and I did get a market garden in VR once.
Awesome. How was that experience?
It was actually pretty cool. Because with the Roblox engine, you could basically modify anything when you hack it. You have the whole scripting language. It's actually you could actually get a pretty decent experience with like 3 hacks of code to actually make it in VR. But it's not going to be a public thing ever. It's just something I was fooling around with.
I'd imagine like I've only been in VR like twice and it was like tripping me out. Like if I got a market garden in VR, it'd either be like the most awesome experience of my life, or I'd have like, I'd feel like going on a roller coaster and I'd be like feeling sick and I'd have to like throw up after. So I don't know.
Are hauntifiers still coming?
Oh, Hauntifiers? That was like
Not
a
this update.
conceptual. Not this update. That was a conceptual thing.
Can you make bans less harsh? Looks like someone got banned.
No.
Custom HUDs when?
Oh, that's a good
I
one.
don't even. It's not even possible. I don't think that's even possible.
That
Yeah.
requires us to rewrite the UI code. I mean, the UI code isn't complicated. It's just changing numbers and moving and showing images on the screen.
Oh,
But,
you can sell HUD packs in the shop. There you go.
Oh no, I don't want
Instead
to.
of letting people do their
I
own
don't
It's
wanna
kind
do
of like
that
the
either.
CS source and the CS2 thing, where CS source you could just modify the game how you like, and then CS2 you have to pay to actually change your weapon skin. I don't really like that. I kind of that rubbed me off the wrong way. I would never charge for UIs. That seems pretty dumb.
Yeah.
You're not as evil as I am. I'd be charging.
You're
for all
charging
this
for
shit.
questions, indeed, to have to be able to speak. A
Um,
good one that a lot of people are still asking was about contracts. Are they coming back or getting reworked?
There are no changes to contracts in this update. No.
Not this update.
Will
no.
there be VIP mode sometime in the future?
Oh, that would be hard.
Oh, jeez. I remember when we used to have a VIP mode. The reason it got removed was because nobody would escort the VIP. He would just keep dying.
The
and they just kept
problem, how did
ignoring him.
the problem wasn't with
That's
the
so
game mode
sad.
itself; it's the players.
Yeah, no, nobody would protect the VIP, and it would just Green would always lose because he'd die.
My pitch for I would love to see revamped pastime. I love pastime. See pastime if they like made it like good and like removed the engineer's sentries. Peak.
I'd want to make something completely original if we were ever gonna do a sports mode.
Oh, badminton, the hardest sport of them all.
Yes.
So we got one question. Wait, hang on. It was
Asking, when will you guys optimize the maps? The maps are laggy. You guys should union all the buildings and all of the terrains and the maps.
Unions
Unioning
will
makes it
cause
even
even more lag.
laggier.
I have pretty deep knowledge of the Roblox engine. Mostly the issue with the maps aren't the maps poly counts or tri counts. Is mostly the lighting updates apparently.
Yes.
It's something we can't really control. Roblox's engine is a mystery to us in terms of what happens in the background. There's lag coming from the game that isn't something we're doing wrong. It's something that Roblox is dealing with, and there's been a billion reports on it, and they haven't fixed it. They said they're working on it, but hopefully that once that patch goes through, the game will perform even better.
Are you talking about the character clusters?
Yes.
y'all can
Something
blame.
else
Well,
you
while
can
we're-
do is turn your shadows off. That can help a lot.
I added some optimizations for mobile, such as disabling particle effects, ragdolls. I mean, you could still have ragdolls, but if there's too many on screen on mobile, your phone just explodes. I don't know why, but physics are really intensive on mobile.
We should probably update our bullet
That's,
decals.
Just want to say, if you start spamming your question, it makes me less likely to read it out. So
Also,
Yeah.
I want to say that if you guys are hating on for lag, you don't blame them. Blame Robert Blocks. Okay, anyway.
The creator.
The creator of Roblox.
Someone's asking an interesting question about mobile flick stick on gyro. No, I never really considered that, but if that's something people really want, I could add that.
Someone also asked, will there be more benefits to premium players?
Premium or VIP?
Not in this update, no.
Okay.
I think they want it like to be like, was it like everyone gets like the same, even if you like don't have the money to like pay for stuff. No, that's why I imagined it.
Well, you should do the TF2 thing of not being able to speak unless you pay.
Oh yeah, that's great. I love
Oh,
that.
God.
By the you can talk now pass.
Oh yeah, voice
adjustable-
chat. I forgot. We touched on that. Crab, is that finished?
Yeah, the voice chat API is finished. You were talking about how the VR API was terrible. Well, until recently, the voice chat API in Roblox was probably the second worst thing to use. I mean, you know that because the hack method you used to add global voice chat. Oh God, I don't. How could you even think that? It's so weird. The hacky that Roblox just didn't give any good methods for like 4 years. They had voice chat in the game, and they didn't give developers any way to change it. But voice chat is being changed in this update. There are two new settings in the VIP
it was
menu
proximity before. It was just pure proximity, and you couldn't make it global. So if you wanted to talk to someone, you had to be right next to them. Didn't really work out in that game. I mean, people liked it still. They missed it, but we brought back proximity. That's back, and we have global as well for people who want that still.
I did want to a question somebody asked earlier. This was before the Q&A. They asked about animations. There are a lot of new animations being added for, well, reanimations. And also some of the animators kind of want to have them shown on screen. So I might post a few videos in here.
Freaky.
All right, let's get that going.
Let me put it on screen. Hold on, gang. I'm putting this on screen.
While Party's putting it on screen, there's a small question someone asked. Adjustable unusual effect height, like in TF2, will that happen?
Oh, that is not the right video. Hang on, fuck, wait.
Wait, what?
Okay, there we go.
Adjustable unusual height?
Yeah, like how high unusual is above your head.
I didn't even know you could do that in TF2.
I think it's only with certain types of unusuals, specifically the ones above your head.
There's some unusuals you can lower them into like the model's head or like make it way above.
That wouldn't be too hard to do. You would just have to put the particles on an attachment.
We'd have to find
It's something we could consider, yeah.
It's something I've considered, but some of the particles are not parented to an attachment. They're parented to the head directly, so those would be more annoying to deal with.
Oh, I see.
I think Capo made that animation.
Yeah, no, that shredding animation is awesome.
I have a guitar. I can confirm this is how you shred.
That is a buff banner replacement, like a reskin for the buff banner.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that is how I would get hyped. If someone just started shredding in the middle of a battlefield, I'd be like, yeah! It should come with an amp, though. Because otherwise it just sounds like... it just sounds like this.
Well, he has an amp on his back. Do we have a photo of it?
It's just like, I'm gonna shred it. Like, yeah! Like, I don't know if that's shredding. If he has an amp, then yeah, fuck yeah.
I think it's in submissions. I think Defania posted a picture of the amp with the buff banner flag.
Any development on TC2 competitive?
Real.
No, thank you.
Not a really big part of the game. I mean, unless I'm blind and there's a big competitive community that I don't know about. But it's not something we really touched on this update now.
Will Air Blast push players back? Okay. I'm trying to read.
Will there be Wiimote support?
Will Air Blast push
Wiimote support?
Is that real?
Why is that so funny?
You probably could use a Wiimote to play on your PC.
I'm bringing up
controls.
Good.
Nunchuck is coming out, baby.
Then Nunchuck is here.
Is this
there's another animation if you haven't seen it. The new sticky.
Oh, he does have an amp. I see it. That's cool. Is someone said is this the summer update?
Oh, the name of the update? Yeah, we should probably say it. This update is named Summer FM.
Cool.
Awesome.
We used to be called Swishcast FM. For I think like 2 episodes.
Like the 2 episodes was like stupid.
Yeah. And then we were like, then we just called it Swishcast.
The name of this update is supposed to be a play on radio, but it's called FM because the FM stands for finally mobile.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I see that.
That's some Plants vs Zombies. It's about time bullshit.
Will there be Mario cosmetic?
I'm not playing with that.
I think we're running out of like
Q&A
questions here.
You put any sort of Nintendo, Mr. Shigeru will not be pleased. He will come after you. That is how you are
personal visit to your house.
Yeah, you have like lawyers at your house. Like, you come with us. We would not like to play. We would like to sue.
Will more weapons obtain paint functionality?
Painted cam handler.
Weapons?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Frankenstein.
I don't think any weapon is paintable right now. I mean,
there is those 2 weapons. Frankenstein and the chainsaw are both paintable.
Oh, I see.
Squid coil too.
Squid coil, really?
Yes, it is.
Damn, I don't even know
That
the
is
own game.
animal abuse, man. Just dipping the squid in paint like that. Oh, I mean, I guess it
No,
is
it's a
Splatoon.
different species of squid. Either that, or he's one of those color changing ones. You just tell him which one
Yeah.
to use.
I see. You hold up like a paint card to the squid, and it's like, "Don't worry, I got you, fam."
Will Air Blast? Oh my fucking god!
Stop reading out air blast
Are there,
questions.
are there any weapons being removed?
No, I don't think so.
No, removing weapons is such a drastic thing to do. I don't think we would.
It would
ever
have
do
to be
that.
like-
unless it was like a
Chicken-
broken weapon, like the torpedo tube.
Will there
like,
be more view model options like FOV, min mode, stuff like that?
don't we already
View
have
model FOV is not possible on the Roblox engine. Basically, how TF2 does it, it makes two render layers: the game world and then your view model. They don't actually exist in the same world, so that's why you could change your FOV individually on your view model. But on Roblox, everything has to exist under workspace. So there's no view model FOV. There's view model offsets. So XYZ, you have your offsets, and there's no clamps on them. You can make them as crazy as you want. Go ahead, but you might see some animation problems.
Someone was asking, will you be adding more Five Nights at Freddy bosses? No. The community servers can handle those.
Come on, guys!
It's really funny you say that, Crab, because I checked the community bosses forum like a few days ago, and I think I saw like 6 new like FNAF entries.
Oh right, I want to mention that when we did our first episode with Typical Colors, people made bosses of us, and I remember in the episode we said Sam should have like 1 health.
Oh yeah, I
If he was
remember.
a boss,
I
and
said
they
as a
had-
joke. If you make Sam a boss, you gotta make it realistically accurate. He must have 1 health and die immediately from any hit. And when we went to play the bosses, it was like you shoot
guys
Sam once,
actually did it.
he just immediately dies. It was so I was laughing so hard.
So we were trying to like play test those bosses like ourselves, and then when it came to like Sam playing his own boss, we just didn't tell him.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, now I'm playing as Sam. Why am I dead?" That was
That's
so
really
good.
good.
There was someone in chat. Will there be a Meet the Team series for like animated series for the 9 classes?
I think we had this last episode.
Yeah, I think we talked about this last time.
We would have to like hire someone for that.
That would be
Valve kind of did that for like PR mostly, like advertising the game.
For PR, yeah.
Yeah, it's our game is kind of small. I don't think we would have the budget to have like 2-minute long animations for every class.
Comics are way more in the realm of possibility than videos are.
Yeah, comics, like the artists that we have, they could easily do comics.
The thing with animations is like I don't know how you do it. I think with SFM it's like because we were gonna I don't know if we're us to talk about that. But with making what was it, animations, you can like find with a TF2 it's quite easy because you have SFM, you have all the tools. With Roblox, I don't know if there's like a Roblox SFM equivalent or is it just like Blender, like the models?
Well,
Mostly
yes,
Blender.
Moon Animator, that tool, basically any Roblox animator worth their salt knows what Moon Animator is. It's basically an animation suite for Roblox Studio. So you could put any models into it. Like, so I know our community members, they have the TF2 models. They basically can just pull those, put them in Roblox Studio, which is just a free app. It's only like 200 megabytes, and just start animating with our characters. It's basically SFM, Moon Animator.
So do you think they'd get all like would they be able to like put all the maps and stuff in?
Yeah,
Easily, yeah.
we do have animations for TF2. No, not TF2. TC2. Dr. Wright made one a while ago. Marksman's Package. It's almost like a full mini movie.
Like
It's a really good animation.
Someone asked, can you make a player's extinguish strange part for fires, lemonade, milk, etc.?
Yeah, I was going to want to bring up that question. That is already in the game. It's called Players Doused. And there was also another question about the healing done strange part not working on the black box. That is fixed in this update. That'll work on the katana and the black box, and cool. I think that's it. But yes,
Apparently, you're also suppressing console players.
I don't know what that means.
It's not our choice. I'm very sorry, console players, but Roblox doesn't want us to give you chats.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Mobile can have chat apparently, but Xbox can't. I don't know why.
Someone said, "Will you add the Scorch shot?"
No,
Yeah, I was saying, please don't.
never adding the score shot. I don't
Thank
care.
you.
Not doing it.
Giga Gambler asked, "Can we unbox multiple crates at once?"
Can we gamble more, please?
Is their name actually Giga Gambler?
No, that is, but it should be his name.
That was psychological warfare you just committed.
Can we gamble?
Somebody asked
Multiple crates at once? No, we don't have that.
ultra
I
gambling.
don't think any game
Somebody
would do
asked
it.
about the loadout viewer, though.
It's something I've worked on and off for in the past 6 months. I actually have it in almost a working state. I want to get that out. I really do, but I pretty much put all my time and attention to this update. But yes, it's something I really want to get back out there. The only reason it was really taken down is because it was too bad. It was really poorly made. I didn't do a good job. It was really hacked together, and I want to do a much better job for the sequel, I guess, the remake, whatever you want to call it.
When will you add blood?
They're basically upgrading it.
We cannot add blood.
I think
Well, we technically have blood, but not like gore. Like they're talking about the gore, something TC2 had. No, we can't have that, unfortunately.
You add Modern Warfare 3 type like finishing moves, but like Agent like does like a somersault kick.
Like a spin kick.
Wait, I have
one of our developers. They used to be an animator. They made like an animation of Agent like doing a takedown on marksman. It was so cool.
Oh, I had some TF2
Make that a
takedowns
knife,
they
a
made.
fucking joke weapon for Agent, where she backstabs you and does a whole ass animation.
Demo, is there like a demo viewer? Someone said like I guess like.
Oh, that's
play, like,
not
replays.
possible.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, Source is like a tick-based system, like 64 tick, and it's like hard coded. But Roblox, it's all willy-nilly. The physics runs at 140 hertz. The game runs at 60 unless you unlock it. There's no way to make a demo viewer. I mean, I did make one when I was modding the game, but it's like poorly made. It's a hack.
What is a demo viewer?
Will Typical Colors 2 have any plan of adding Festivizer / Christmas lights weapons?
I don't know. I personally think Festivizers are ugly as sin. But like, if Crab and like Axis wants to add something like that, because honestly, I think it's funny that we don't have Festivizers and instead we have Haunteds that have like actual effects and stuff. I think that's way funnier.
Well, my problem with like TF2 Festivizers is that like people, I think if you put them on, if you festivize your weapon during Christmas time, that's like, that's funny, that's nice, that's festive. But then, people just have them year round and it's just like ugly,
I don't mind. On some weapons, I think it looks okay. The Festivizer. I think the problem with Festivizer is that there's too many lights on them. There's like so many that it gets in my face. If it was like just like a few, I think it wouldn't be too bad.
I think it's just
strange they never did anything else like that's similar to Festivizers.
Okay, someone's asking the conch and the how did I already forget what this person said? the sushi and the conch, yes, those are both fixed. The healing done and the times consumed, those are fixed, yes.
You guys have any plans of adding a crafting system for hats or weapons like TF2 does?
No, I do not have anything like that in mind.
Yeah, that was probably the first time anyone has mentioned crafting.
It just sounds like that's even more of a clutter for the inventory. Like we don't need any more of that.
The entire reason TF2 even has crafting in the first place is because they needed a way for players to get rid of inventory items without just trashing them. So that's why scrap was made. You could just turn it into scrap.
Crafting's kind of like, I think it's just people forget it's even in the game at this point.
I craft a lot. I keep crafting hats. It's like gambling, but like low stakes. You know,
Well,
you're
the
not
thing is
like
with crafting
jumping
hats,
money.
ref is like so worthless at this point that you literally just like lose nothing.
Like exactly. Like I can craft like 50 hats with like $1.
Back in the day, it was like 12 ref for a key, so spending 3 ref on a hat meant hats were worth quite a bit. But nowadays, I think it's like 90 ref for a key or something. So one
Yeah,
ref
it's
is like
like
4p
oh
or
my
something.
God,
It's like some
Yeah.
like ridiculous number now, and it's just like, yeah. So
90?
I mean, I'm gonna look it up. Back.
Yeah,
It's some
it's probably not actually 90, but it's
no,
a lot more than
it's
it
not
should
90.
be.
Sorry, my bad. But it is 71, which is still really big.
Jesus.
I remember when it was 10.
Yeah, it used to be like 10 ref for a key back in the day, but now it's some
You
like
could have your game idle for like 5 months if you ever want to.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, it's crafting. I like the system you have now of the like shop anyway, and you like get money from winning. I think that works. I think that works fine, honestly.
It's so simple and it's
Yeah,
so
you can sell the
nice.
items that you don't want and then just buy another crate with it. So kind of similar.
Someone
Yeah.
is saying that air blast is too powerful and it should be nerfed so that when you air blast your enemies, you can extinguish them to prevent
Huh?
spam.
I don't know.
Air blast your enemies to extinguish them.
Like to like
What?
prevent spam. Like if you so you don't spam air blast because it extinguishes your enemies.
Oh, you like they want to try and stop air blast spam. That's really funny because somebody earlier was saying that air blast needs to be buffed, and now this person's saying air blast needs to be.
Yeah, Air Blast isn't a big issue. I mean, I kind of think it's weak. We might
I
tweak
think
it
too.
I did. I forgot to mention this. I think I didn't put it in the update log, but I did nerf Brute's air blast resistance a little because it was just way too high. He basically didn't move an inch.
Yeah, it was only when
so-
he was revved. That's the point.
Yeah.
Does he get the explosive resistance this update when he's revved?
No.
Oh, should do that at some point.
Yeah. You actually want to go ahead with that and put it in main?
Yeah, I do because I
Okay.
think it's I do not think it's okay for a brute to get annihilated by a direct hit like that.
Yeah, we could consider that then.
It's only when he's revved. So
A question from TC2 content creators. Will there be a way to get updated assets without having to ask admins or modelers for them, like a Discord section or download link?
I think we'll just forget to update that stuff if we'd added it.
Damn.
Yeah, we're considering like a community manager of some sort in the future. That would manage like assisting the community, doing events, helping the wiki, things like that.
Will you add more ways to gamble?
We already did this one, Indy. Stop with the gambling questions.
I don't know. People really want to give us money for some reason.
It's like I don't want to add more ways to gamble. I'd rather add more ways for people to get items through through playing the game naturally. We'll never remove crates, but like I want alternatives to crates.
You want non-gambling alternatives.
Will there be a pity system for unusual unboxing?
I thought there was a pity system. Like I think we used to have one. Did it get removed at some point?
What do you mean by a pity system?
I
if
think
you-
yeah, I think it's like if you have a bad streak, the game just gives you an unusual.
I
It's
don't think that's
usually like
ever
a
been a
meter.
feature.
Like usually when you keep unboxing something and it's not unusual, it'll build a percentage until like your chance to get an unusual gets higher and higher every time you don't unbox one.
There's a lot of
You mean
people.
in
Oh, sorry.
I don't think that's ever been a feature.
Oh,
TC2.
it
You're
is
talking
in-
about just
it
like
is
a
in
TF2?
Arsenal.
Oh, it's an Arsenal? Oh.
I think it's in CS:GO as well.
Is it?
Or I'm sorry,
CS:GO?
More features to add.
Really? I doubt
I
CS:GO.
I thought it was in CS:GO.
Will there be a wind mechanic that pushes players around?
That sounds like the worst thing ever. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna nerf the market guard and just have wind in the game.
Could you imagine you're about to hit the fattest mark gun, then a fucking wind blast comes in and flies you off the cliff?
The Roblox tornado
Oh,
comes in.
oh yeah, natural
Roblox did
disasters.
add a wind system, so that's something that
Oh yeah.
the community service can experiment.
Bring in those
I
natural
was wrong.
disasters.
I can see maybe if it's like a map like on a mountaintop or something where
Ooh,
there's
that's-
animated
yeah.
like wind, you know. So I don't know. Maybe.
That
It could be a
reminds me, this is
hazard.
really
It's something
cool
we could
map.
consider.
Let's add
know, it's
leg
funny,
weight.
It's really,
you mentioned-
Go on.
Who's talking?
So you go on first.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Sure.
funny that you mentioned natural disaster survival because I actually have a working version of that I've just not released. I might put it in a community server later.
Sounds good,
and,
sounds great.
Play around with that. Have a tornado
sounds
just
really
pick up
funny.
everybody and throw them everywhere. It's pretty silly. It's nothing too special, but I thought it's just really fun. Like, why not?
That's super fun. Yeah, I was gonna say I saw this like really amazing like map on the TF2 workshop where that basically is King of the Hill that just has a tornado go through the middle of the map and like change the entire map, like in the middle of the round, and with the other map that we showcased later, I mean earlier in the stream, like are you planning on doing more stage hazard stuff? Because that is always kind of fun in the future with more maps.
Well, I guess it depends on if the mappers want to add those. If they make,
I do want environmental hazards to be a thing. Yes, it's something I have in the to do. Basically, like, well, it's not something that's going to be in the main maps. Mostly a feature for community servers, where they can have like an explosive barrel or maybe something they can interact with that explodes. Different death triggers that we can add for the community servers. But yeah, we can have some more environmental hazards if that's something they're interested.
Someone said, "Can you add fentanyl?" Like what?
Anytime
Like
soon.
what type of question is that? Like,
Fentanyl?
I'm completely running out of things to,
like what?
to
I
ask.
was like bouncing it. Should I like say this? But I was like, I was kept laughing at it.
People are asking to add more voice lines to Xbox because apparently there's only like 3.
Yeah, the D-pad, the D-pad is basically holding all the weight when it comes to adding buttons that there's not enough keys for. I did touch on it, but I didn't add more voice lines for console players this update, sadly. I did make it so the agent disguise menu used the D-pad now. It's much nicer there.
That was a good question up. I've just completely forgot it now because
Oh, right,
stupid fentanyl
stop.
guy.
Will paint ever be sellable? That's a guy's been asking.
I didn't even realize it wasn't until this guy asked. So I mean, that'd be very easy to do. But
Wait,
I
is that
guess
the
it
guy
could be
who's
the next
in
update.
the Discord server with the make paint sellable username? This guy's been on this for a long time now.
He's
He
dedicated.
has a lot of paint he wants to dump, apparently.
Some guy says, "Can you add support for my Ouya?"
The Ouya. Oh
Do you
my
remember
god,
that?
I have not heard of that thing in a while.
Fucking Ouya. He wants support for it. Great.
If I don't even know the minimum requirement for the Android version for Roblox, but
Just-
whatever that is, if your Ouya can run that, then yeah. You
Is
can
there
run
still
TC2.
Ouya fans? Are
It's a dead console.
there any Ouyas out there? I don't know.
Anyone playing on the Soldier Game Boy?
Oh no! Oh, the Soldier Game Machine, whatever that was called. That was brilliant. I love that. That was a lovely bit of kit. That was a good question. I saw up above. But I completely
Party,
lost it now.
I need to BRB for like 30 seconds. Can you ask a question?
Yeah. Go. I'll take over.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look. Will there be an arsonist themed thermal thruster, so like a jetpack?
I don't think that's necessary.
Mm,
What about you?
we could consider it, but it's not
Between
really something we
detonator
have in
and
plan.
extinguisher, I feel like you already have mobile options. And
Oh
thermal
yeah,
thruster-
the detonator jumping is much more powerful in TC2 than it is in TF2. So
thermal thruster is pretty much useless in TF2 outside of like niche use cases.
Oh, fuck. It's sad because the thermal thruster, when it was like shown, it was like one of the most hyped weapons I've ever seen. Like everyone had this idea of what it was gonna be like, but then when it actually came out, it was just kind of underwhelming.
So lame.
I know, because you like it took like years to switch the weapon, and the boost wasn't even that like good. So you'd get behind them, but it's like you'd be so vulnerable that it was just kind of useless. So it really wasn't
There's so
that
many
good.
things that like you would like so many things like looking back at the original trailer for it, like you would think it would like do that. It doesn't. Like for example, like when I saw it the first time, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like a thing I can like jump in, and then I use it, and it burns a bunch of people as I like go up. It doesn't.
No,
It has,
I
like,
always
doesn't
imagined it was
do
like
anything.
I always imagined it would be like it would take away your like secondary and be something you just have on your back and you could like boost at any time. But no, you have to like switch to it manually, put it on, it takes like ages to
Yeah,
take
that
away.
too.
So that's what kind of ruined the weapon, I think. I think it should have just kind of been like the gunboats where you put it on and then you can just like boost and you have like 2 boosts you can use in like the air. But you know, that's how
So-
I would have done it.
So we aren't done with mobile news. There's a leaked image I want you to put on screen.
Oh,
Uh,
hold
take a-
on, hang on a second.
Oh
Wait.
my god.
Wait, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Right, get excited, chat. Remember the PSP?
Remember the Sony Xperia Play?
Well, yeah, don't you worry, boys. It's coming to a system near you. I get it.
Wait, this is top secret. How'd you get this?
I have rats.
You gotta
I
link it
have,
to the system.
Dude, when I saw that phone, it was my dream phone. I really wanted to play Minecraft on that thing.
I me too when I saw that Minecraft video.
Can we get some Xperia hype going in the chat, please?
I don't even think most of these people even know what that phone is.
Banger.
I think this is some people's first time seeing a Sony Ericsson.
This was peak gaming. I imagine playing like GTA 6 on this when I was like 12. Like the future.
I genuinely thought this was gonna be like the future of gaming when I was a kid.
I mean, kinda, I guess.
Yeah, with
like
the Steam
like
Deck
the-
and stuff. Yeah, it's TC2. You could play it on Steam Deck if you wanted. You just need to install Windows on it.
Well, no, I thought that like smartphones would have like built-in game pads that you can slide down. That was just gonna be a thing.
Okay, yeah, no.
I wish
that is
mine
the
had one.
coolest thing that no phones are doing anymore. They don't do like sliding down things anymore. It sucks.
It sucks. I would love
The
to have
keyboards and
this
all.
kind of thing on my phone.
So someone made a 3D printed version of it for their iPhone. I remember
that's
watching a
awesome.
video of it.
So cool.
So yeah, guys, if you have your Ericsson, it's time to bust it out and play.
Okay,
It's time
gang.
to get on.
Gang.
Oh, there you go. Hold on, sorry,
Sorry,
party.
go on.
There you go. There's a reskin for the phone for the agent. You can have a Sony Xperia.
Oh, hold on. Yes,
Damn, we were
wait.
sponsored by them.
Let them cook.
There you go.
If we ever do another
Yeah, the
promotional
TC
thing,
we'll
that'd
just
be
get the
that'd be
TC
what it is.
Xperia, it's fine.
Yeah.
Someone, wait, before I say what I was gonna say, someone, Super Luigi said, Wedge, Reaper Zaza cosmetic, $2.
Just
Right.
know that I will spend those $2 on. I won't spend them. I will actually just like throw them away.
I will spend them on my own Zaza, thank you.
Exactly.
Okay, what is it? By the way, we are 2 hours and 20 minutes in, and I think
And not a single good announcement.
oh, I think you're such a hater. I think we should start wrapping up in these last 10 minutes. Indy, what do you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We could answer some more questions and then.
Yeah,
just
we don't
roll off from there.
we don't want to keep you for ages, is the thing.
All right, let me see if there's any donations we've missed. Okay.
Yeah, so then these last 10 minutes, ask the best questions you can, because this is your last chance, as we're never doing a podcast again.
I edged
Will
your
Typical
podcast.
Colors to be adding Halloween spell from TF2
Well, that'd
with
be
unique
peak.
effects. I mean, it's something we could consider. I mean, we don't really want to copy TF2. I know it's basically the blueprint for everything. But we want to have our own original ideas too. We might do something for Halloween though.
I do want to say Halloween for TF2 is a very hype time of the year. It's a very good time to be a TF2 fan.
Yeah, but please don't make it run all night.
No,
long.
they ruined Halloween recently because it used to be like a 2-week thing, so it felt special and it was actually around the Halloween date. Now they make it go on for over a month, so by the time Halloween actually comes, I'm actually kind of sick of Halloween mode.
I
So
thought last
Oh.
Halloween was pretty cool though. I liked the
Well,
zombie stuff.
you know,
yeah, no,
last
zombies was
time it
great.
happened.
People
Yeah,
hate
l-
people were
last time
hating
it
on
happened,
zombies.
I think it was good that it lasted for so long because zombies needed to be fixed.
That is true.
It was
Zombies was a bit.
test
It was
of,
glitchy at launch, but
how
it was
long.
good. It was a fun mode.
The
I-
typical color zombies.
Oh, that would go hard.
Ooh.
Will token keys have a use? I don't know.
Let's
It's kind
turn
of
them
a
into
leftover item from an updates previous.
Axis, there is one feature that we haven't talked about, and I saw some guy in the chat was asking about it. Did you want to talk about the new customizability for keybinds?
Oh yeah, you can set keybinds now. I completely forgot about that.
So
we
you
had
can
it-
finally play.
You could finally
Yes!
change your jump button to be the W button if you wanted to. It's also on console, so console players can also remap. I gave them dead zone settings. I gave so many options. There's so many new options for people to use, so they can tweak the game to their liking.
If you don't know, Azelle likes to play TF2 with arrow keys instead of WASD, which is so now
Wait,
she can.
what?
That's
Oh,
how
wow,
games were
that's
meant to be
interesting.
played. That's how
Crazy.
games were meant
Like,
to
do you
be
have a
played.
keyboard that has like buttons near the arrow keys? Because there's usually isolated.
No,
with
it's just a
themselves.
normal keyboard.
She uses like a '90s IBM keyboard. It's like ancient.
It's not that old. It's like from 2000s. It's HP.
What's your medic
It-
call button then?
It's just M.
It's you have to
Oh,
reach
you
your
like-
pinky all that
Is that
way.
your pinky?
The keyboard's not that like I have really long hands, so like it's just the way it's more comfortable. I don't
scissor
like-
hands.
Yeah, well, at least like I'm not when I press the arrow keys, I don't fat finger every other like keys all around, and it's like uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
How big are your fingers?
They're not massive, but I'm really bad at typing. So like.
Will Tatin fighting will ever be used again? Crab, are you actually going to finish the dueling system? Or is it just going to be chilling?
I would remake it. It's like 3 years old at this point.
I see.
Someone was asking. Oh God, why did I forgot again the question. It was a really good question. I think.
Is it the fentanyl one? Because we already answered that.
I don't think it was the fentanyl one. I don't even know what that is.
Exactly.
No, I don't know what
I
that
honestly,
is.
that's for the best, I think.
Yeah, no,
You were clowning on somebody for not knowing who Kendrick Lamar is. I don't know who that is.
Oh, come on.
Come on, man. But you know what a Sony Ericsson is? Come on, Kendrick.
Priorities.
Okay, it was,
Can you
it was
please
somebody
stick
asking about the
console
group keep.
players? Damn.
Well,
The group keep?
Oh yeah, people were
Oh.
asking about the group keep. That was made like 4 years ago. It just never was finished because the game mode script for it was never finished. Like the functionality for the triangle attack defense. It's just the game modes in the game right now are really limited. So adding that would have to be like an entirely new like control point system. I wouldn't want to use the system that's in game right now. It's just too outdated. It's too old. The functionality is just not there. It would be nice to actually finish that though. Yes.
I think.
Will viewport models get added? Well, I don't know what that means.
I think it's time to wrap up if everyone's in agreement.
Yeah,
They might
can
be
wrap
talking
it up.
about
Q&A's been going on for a
the
while.
HUD or the character in the lower left. Maybe that's what they're talking
I
about.
think
the
that's it.
viewport.
I think yeah, like a little 3D character.
Oh! Yeah, that's really intensive on Roblox. It's not something we want to do. I mean, it was kind of it basically like halved your FPS in Arsenal. It's very expensive to render another character in Roblox.
TC2 merch.
Merch would go hard.
There will be UGC stuff on the store eventually. It's not going to be what you guys are expecting though, so manage yourselves.
I would like a little action figure. That'd be awesome.
Well, we do have one, but it's from mostly Arsenal.
Yeah.
Well, it's still is under Roll mostly. But the Brute, yes, there's an action figure for him.
That's awesome. I'm gonna put him with my army men. I am 20
All
years
right.
old.
I will.
20 is young.
20 years young. I love action men. They were crazy.
Okay.
I actually was
okay.
playing with Barbies though.
I will read one more question from the chat.
Could it be
So
the Nigel Farage one?
No, I will read one more question. It better be good. I will start looking at chat in 5,
The last
4,
question.
3, 2, 1. I am looking at chat. Shirtless Annihilator. Fuck you.
No, do it again.
Will Agent Disguise change weapons? Will that ever be a thing?
Doesn't not.
It's not really. How it works is that every time you switch weapons, a new character is created that the disguise uses as a reference. So that's really not in the game, like in the boat, right? What? It's not really possible right now. It'd have to be changed. The disguise would have to be like rewritten to do that. It'd be nice though.
Isn't disguise like one of the most jankiest parts of the code?
Yeah, it's a bit. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess.
Are we satisfied with that last question, or should I try one more time?
Some guy's putting a foot emoji in his question. You should read that one.
Oh, I'll just mention this. The mini sentry did get a slight buff. This, as someone mentioned, the mini sentry.
What did we do to it again?
I think I added 1 more point of damage to it.
Someone said, "Is there a way to kill bind?"
Backspace. Press back.
You can change the bind. You can change it.
Yeah, you can change the bind too.
Backspace.
Yeah.
Oh, like no, you meant like exploding kill bind.
Oh, I mean, it's already in there, but
It's in there, but it's not.
it's a dev setting.
Yeah.
We
You
could
can change
probably
our
do
death
it.
effects. Should we just let players pick death effects at some point, or are we just gonna fucking?
We'll probably just give them like 2 kill binds, like 1 regular ragdoll and 1 gib.
Explode. Okay.
You can give one to the VIPs.
Oh shit.
Maybe. That's something we could do. I know I saw somebody asking if we'll add more to the VIP stuff.
There you go. You have made the game more pay to win, guys. Come on.
We would have to double the price of VIP for that. I think it's a good feature.
Let's add a mode called Rich Boys Club where you have to pay to play it, and it's just like terrible.
How about like a separate queue for premium players where it slowly drains your Roblox 1 Robux per minute as you play?
The capitalism update.
You know, Roblox actually has a subscription service that they let like developers give to people, so you can make a subscription service for your game.
Oh, wonderful!
Like you paid
TC2
real
Plus.
USD with it, not
Yeah.
Robux.
Yeah, you pay
real
USD,
money directly.
Subscribe to one of the games.
TC2 Plus.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it for questions. Do you guys have anything you want to say before we start closing out?
Expect a shutdown and the game being unavailable for a bit. We're just gonna do a bit of like house cleaning in the background, doing some maintenance. It's probably the first time we're just gonna like actually put the game on private, but it won't be too long, hopefully.
Awesome.
Yes,
You guys need to use Booney Blaster more. Trust me, just do it.
So no fun for the next hour. You have to find a different game to play. I'm sorry.
I can't get on typical colors. I'm gonna end it all.
You can play on Swishcast Central, our own TF2 server.
Yeah, if you go in the description, you will see a Discord link to our own Team Fortress 2 server where we host play sessions,
Come on,
and
that
we
was
play
the perfect
maps. We play custom maps. So if you want to give TF2 a try, why don't you play on our servers?
It is unfortunately not playable on mobile.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, that couldn't have been a bad time to put that in there.
If people really want to get their TC2 fix on and they just craving for it, I mean, there's a couple old versions on the group they could play. I would not recommend.
Oh yeah,
those versions,
yeah.
so.
When we turn off the game for the update, they can play the old version of it.
Well, I was looking for screenshots of a map to try and help with making the thumbnail and for this episode, and I couldn't connect to normal TC2 because my internet was just not good enough. But like there's like there was like 2 other versions, and I was not sure like what they were. It's like really old ones. It's really cool that it's all being archived that way in a way.
You should go to the least interesting community server and pick a screenshot from there. The worst map on there.
Someone asks, "Is there Neek lore?"
I guess that's up
Good
to you
lord.
guys.
Can we do the lore?
Yeah.
Okay, so
that will...
in the crazy world of typical colors, there are many classes. However, there is one class who was rejected by his peers when they were all in high school. However, he is back with bringing in the knowledge.
When you quit the Neek cosmetic, it's actually the soul of the Neek class possessing whatever you're playing.
He was bullied in school, and however, he's coming back in a ghost form, and you grow grotesquely large teeth and glasses. There's the lore for you.
It's like the worst ghost ever get possessed by.
The Neek.
They all went to mercenary high school, and there was just one Neek. They were bullied.
Yeah, no. If that's it, I think we should wrap up.
Let us start wrapping up. I'm gonna.
You have been listening to Swishcast, the only Team Fortress 2 podcast ever.
And
Spoiler
TC2
alert.
podcast.
Yeah. Spoiler alert: we're getting Uncle Dane on next week. So if you want to stick around for that, join our Discord, subscribe, etc. And yeah, it was really nice having the TC2 devs on again. And I honestly have a lot of fun with these episodes, and I hope you guys like them too. So that's all I have to say.
Do you guys have anything else to plug?
Plug!
Before
By
we
the way, the
episode?
Neek canonically sounds like this. So if you want to, right? Okay.
Thank you, guys.
No worries, man. Appreciate you.
Can't do this anymore. Someone said.
Uncle Dane code
Yeah,
when?
everyone's saying goodbye in chat. No code. Yeah, no code.
There is no code. The Neek might
I don't know
return
how
one
you-
day, but we don't know yet.
I don't know how you held hope for 2 hours that there would be a code.
Yeah.
He said at the start there was no code. I'm sorry. He might come
maybe-
back one day. We don't know though.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
You want a code and an update? Wow.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
can't have both
exactly.
at the same time.
Maybe if we come back again some way, somehow, we might do another.
There you go.
Team Fortress 2 with keep moving fucking now. For me and you, for you and me. Now let's go and play. Huh?
You,
I mean, there could be a code. It just wouldn't be anything interesting. No, like exclusive cosmetic this time is just like it's $10.
I was gonna say that's some.
Get $10 by using code Swish the Neek at the typical colors store.
People are gonna do that now.
No, that's not real. Don't do that.
They're gonna be different. Nothing.
Okay. Party, end it, or I'm ending it for you.
Let's end it with a story. Okay. So. Fuck, I don't know any good ones. You guys ever read the you guys ever read the Gruffalo? That was a banger book.
Please just end the stream. Like, good God.
One button on OBS.
Bye, gang. Bye. I'll see you on the battlefields of
watching.
Bloxford.
Peace, gamers.
See you next week.
Peace.